Energy makes your possibilities possible. And at Southern Company, we're committed to ensuring your energy is there when you need it most. A commitment we have the privilege to keep. Southern Company, building the future of energy.
Now you're listening to wrestling news that matters from people you want to hear it from, deep from within the confines of the internet. Covering WWE like no one else and covering TNA because no one else will. You are listening to the best in the world, Ring Rust Radio!
Brad Maddox.
Really scary.
I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning.
Wrestle Radio show on Spreaker, on the internet, in the whole goddamn universe, folks. I'm your host of the most, Donald Wood. Looking fine and feeling finer, baby. AEW on top, WWE in the mud. Mike Yoy, Brandon Galvin, you're going to defend a defenseless fucking creature. WWE's almost dead. AEW fucking soaring like an eagle in the sky. USA, USA, USA.
Hey man, they had the second best pay-per-view of the weekend.
That's
so
not, you know that's not true.
AEW.
You know
Good
Evolution
job.
did not come close to that. You know Saturday's night main event without Goldberg winning and Rollins' limp legs, that's dog doo-doo. Man.
Crazy. There was 4 shows. You still couldn't do Smarks Day.
We didn't get enough. We didn't get enough.
People didn't get enough.
Couldn't get it up. Couldn't get it up for the fucking Smarks comments. But no, there was just not enough this time. And honestly, there was good wrestling, so for the most part, people were not complaining as much. And here's the thing.
Watching All In.
That's not true at all, dude. They definitely fell asleep during Saturday night's main event because it was a fucking house show that they shouldn't be shown on TV. I will say this to you from the bottom of my heart. For the first time in my life, where did the AEW All In take place, Mike?
Arlington, Texas.
Okay, that's right around the area where the Dallas Cowboys play, right?
How did you not know where it was?
It's cool to see they finally have a championship in Dallas, Texas again, because I know they haven't won one in the NFL in a real long fucking time. I said the Dallas Cowboys, you fat bitch.
You said it's nice to see a championship in Dallas, Texas.
The Dallas Cowboys. Fuck you.
This fucking joke.
Adam Page, the first Cowboy to win in Dallas since fucking 1996. Let's go.
That was a little bit better.
I'm trying, dude. I just want to take this opportunity to shit on Dallas Cowboys and their fans right now. They're like Yankees fans, unbearable. Like at least PJ, at least you're from New York City. Mike, you're just as unbearable as a Missouri Yankees fan. But you're fucking
Missouri Yankees fan.
Yeah. Just the middle of nowhere, fucking fake-ass Yankees fan.
I'm more of a Yankees fan than you are a Phillies fan, so
we both know that's not. We both know that's not true.
We know it's true.
Yeah, I'm closer to my city than you are yours.
I'm closer to my what?
Yeah, your New York City is what you claim to be from.
Well, that's not my
Yankees
city. No,
fan.
mine's Buffalo.
Yeah.
And I'm closer to the city of Buffalo than you are to the city of Philadelphia.
Yeah. Bad move by you. Bad move by you. There's squalor in downtown Buffalo. I've seen it.
I'm not in downtown.
By the way, they picked up all the trash around Philadelphia. Not a problem.
Finally?
Anymore. Not a problem anymore, dude. The union and the fucking government, they worked it out.
That fucking stink lingers, though. I know it.
Stink Linger would be my stage name.
Lingers.
My name is Stink Linger. That's a good ass name, dude. That's my porn name. I'm Stinklinger.
That's disgusting.
That's your porn name.
They're like, oh my god, I got a scene.
Your last name is Wood.
I got a scene today with Stinklinger. Ew, I hate him. It's a fetish site. BJ?
What is this podcast, dude? Man, you fucking cried. No one listens to our show. We don't get any money. We don't get advertisements. What's going
But
on
I'm
in the
having
podcast,
fun.
guys?
How
I'm
do
having.
advertisers not want to be part of Stink Lingers, the porn star?
Can you get like an air freshener
He
ad?
can make-
man?
yeah, Febreze. This is Brad
Yeah,
Stink Linger
Febreze.
brought to you by Febreze.
We're actually a wrestling podcast, and we're going to review a lot of wrestling from WWE,
Oh
NXT,
my
and AEW. We have Dirt Sheet Busters, and Mike Carey brings us the dumbest things around the internet from the fucking stupid quote-unquote reporters.
There's a lot.
Those are why they're fucking dumb. We have the WWE Fantasy Standings Update, one fan email, and more.
I wonder why people don't like us more. Stink
I wonder
Linger. I actually okay. If the porn star thing's not going to get us advertising, why don't we just make it like a James Bond, villain, or the sexy lady he's always trying to rape?
So, like, Pussy
Wait,
Galore.
what?
Hi, I'm-
and then
hi.
Stink Lingers.
Hi, I'm
Stink Linger is
Stink.
the woman?
Stink Linger. Yeah, she's Stink Linger.
This isn't as funny as you think it is.
I think it's awesome, dude. Stink Lingers. I want to. George, get me a Stink Linger shirt if you have a backbone in that body.
He doesn't listen to the show. He hates us.
I
Yeah.
know. I was talking to him today. It's not me. It's you guys.
It's him, actually.
Okay.
Right.
Mike
You gotta
Chiari?
take personal accountability.
No. Here? Since when?
Guys, I beg you, find us anywhere you get your podcasts. We're going downhill quickly. Interact with us on Twitter at @RingRustRadio. We need the friends. Email us, ringrustradio@gmail.com. Buy our merchandise, ProWrestlingTees.com/ringrustradio. No Stink Linger shirt yet, but there is.
Soon.
Cut your dick! We only do classy shirts here.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
shirt-
I like how you just stood on this fucking high horse to yell at me, and then you're also like, guys, cut your dick, huh?
We only do
Such a
classy
dumb
shirts.
shirt.
Support us at patreon.com/ringrustradio.
There's two cut your dick shirts for
Time
that.
for an updated Ring Rust sign shirt. You can put your little Stink Lingers on that.
No, we don't
And
want
it
to
can have, like, an
We
arrow,
don't want to
like,
ruin the
pointing at
legacy of
Donnie.
such a great shirt.
Yeah, I was going to say, how are we going to impact something that's already perfect?
Good point. Patreon.com/ringrustradio. You can hear ad-free episodes, sign for fancy drafts and brackets, make us watch wrestling-related movies
Fantasy
and
or
pay-per-view.
fancy? What did he just say? Did he say fancy drafts?
Said fantasy.
You said fancy drafts. Sounded like you said,
we don't do anything
sign up for fancy drafts.
You're saying Stink Lingers.
Sign up for some fancy fantasy drafts. Make us watch wrestling-related movies and pay-per-views and so much more.
If
You
I'm
can also
not
check
Mike,
out Ring Rust
Mike,
Radio on YouTube
Mike,
for
before-
updated
no,
clips
Mike,
and
Mike.
Triple R Gaming. What?
fantasy football is coming up. I bought a magazine, so I know it's time to roll,
Why don't you buy
baby.
a magazine. What are you, George?
I buy 2 magazines every year. One
Why is a
now,
fucking fantasy magazine in July?
but
why?
training camp battles haven't even started yet.
It's outdated.
Listen. You buy one now to get
Yeah, I
excited.
agree. You can't buy. You shouldn't. If you're gonna buy a fancy magazine, it should
It's the
be
week of.
August.
I buy mine, the second one, the week of. I'm just training myself to know the names of people, the new teams,
You don't know
stats
the
from last
names
year.
of the players?
The
No,
fuck is
some
wrong
of
with
these
you?
names are really difficult, dude. Where's George Pickens
Like who?
play this year?
Like
Dallas.
Tim Biakabatuka? George Pickens plays for the Cowboys.
I thought it was Seattle. See, stuff like this,
That's
right?
fucking stupid.
Like Chris Fuamatu Ma'afala. Like difficult names like that.
I call him Chris Fumu. For us, my us.
He doesn't play anymore. Check out Ring Rust Radio on YouTube for updated clips and Triple R Gaming. Donnie, BG, and fans of the show have been playing different games like Schedule 1, Chained Together, Headliners, and Midnight Murder Club each week and posting early access on patreon.com/ringrustradio well before it hits YouTube. If you're interested in joining a session, email ringrustradio@gmail.com.
2 things there. Jump on Discord. If you're on Discord, it's an easy way to just reach out to us and connect with us. So go to the Ring Rust Radio Discord. That's how we also do, that's where we do all the brackets. So if you're interested in doing the brackets, reach out to me. We've been offering deals to some people lately who've been like a little tighter on money. So we offer like discounts if you buy more than one at one time. So please reach out for there. Discord, you just jump on there and I'll approve you. I did it today for a couple people. Jim Del Chapo still can't figure it the fuck out. He's like my pup. And also, please, keep supporting the YouTube channel, like and subscribe anytime you get on there. We're doing a Doom series that's going to come out. I play every single Doom game on the hardest fucking possible difficulty, and it goes exactly. I quit 5 minutes into each video before I'm like, we're going to play on a different difficulty.
Spoilers.
Spoilers alert. Well, some game, actually, The new Dark Ages, BJ, I was on the hardest difficulty. I made it fucking 30 minutes to the main boss, and I lost to the main boss. Spoiler. But I
play on easy. This game is too hard.
Dude, it's unbelievably difficult. Oh, dude.
It's very fun.
Incredible graphics. The details, the monsters. I loved Doom as a kid. Through this playthrough, I've come to genuinely really love Doom again.
Yeah, they're fucking amazing.
Yeah, and playing as many as there are. So, and listen, we do fun things like that, long series. We've done Schedule 1 series. The Headliners. I don't see anybody else playing that Headliners game. And I adore it. I adore it. No, we have we make those games. Because I don't see anybody playing Chained Together, and I fucking love playing that game. That is
2025, bro.
It's one of the dumbest games.
When is Chained Together from?
Who knows? Maybe 2 years ago?
Like 2 years old.
Yeah. Oh. But it doesn't matter. I'm not playing these games to get people to click on it, because once they click on it, it's great. Okay? It's I'm making content that's great. You know what I mean?
This is Donald Kahn here. Not doing things to make people want to see it.
No. I'm making great content.
Donnie just wants to find the games that no one ever plays because he thinks that is what is going to get us fucking paid on YouTube.
No,
Instead of the games that are actually trying. I keep telling Donnie, sign up for the Pokemon game, open packs, everyone watches it.
No, I'm not doing that dumb shit because I want people to like me for me.
No one likes you. No one likes us. No one listens to this podcast. No one watches YouTube.
Guys, support us.
Why even find the strength to go on at this point?
Dude. Find a bullet.
Kill yourself.
Woo! Kill yourself. Woo! That's exactly what I was going to do today. Woo! Let's move on. Talk wrestling. Woo!
We're gonna put this all in order. From LW to Dark, we about to have a discussion about the one true sport. Who's selling the finish? Does this make sense in the art? Tell me who watched, who rocked, who's cashing in on the marks. These takes are uncut, man, they're pure and they're raw. Blow up like dynamite, have you smacked down on the floor. On a collision course with the number one source. Now let's head back to the ring for the latest report. Ring Rust.
Alright guys, what do you want to talk about? All the things happened this weekend, and I mean, I didn't see any Great American Bash, I gotta be honest with you. I just didn't have time to go back and watch it, so that took because I had to watch shit from Raw, and you know, there was a lot of things happened in WWE, and a lot of things happened in AEW.
It was the typical NXT pay-per-view where you look at the card, like the ones where you look at the card and you're like, this is not a good card. It was significantly better than the card suggested it should have been.
I didn't hear that from my very reliable sources.
You were
they
in
call
an echo
it,
chamber.
I think they call
WWE
this the mid-card mafia or something like that. Half-baked city.
I mean, CageMatch.com, which is like the holy bible to you AEW fans, had Great American Bash rated higher than All In. So
yeah, that's because a bunch of WWE and NXT marks who are just as despicable and disgusting as the AEW marks. They do that kind of stuff. No, they do. Hey,
at least you're speaking truthfully.
Let me tell you something. I sit right here in the middle, not really giving a shit. I'm on like a lazy river.
You are not in the middle.
I'm in the middle on a lazy river, right?
Because you stretch to both sides.
Okay.
He's
still in the middle.
He's
still in the middle though.
He's way over there.
I may lean one way or the other, but I'm very much in the middle. I don't like the extremists from either side. Just like politics. I ride in the middle, maybe lean one way over the other on each different topic, but, you know, I just don't like the extremists on either end. We got to find the middle ground.
Yeah.
Why do you keep lying?
What do you mean? This is who I am.
You're an extremist.
I'm Mr.
You are 100%
Moderate.
an extremist on both of the topics you just discussed.
That's not true, dude. That's not true.
Especially AEW.
I'm a moderate, dude. I'm the middle of the road.
You're a moderator.
Gotta keep them moderated. All right, so real quick, RIP section. We actually had someone pass away. Kevin Nickel, known as Ivan Warsaw or Knuckles Madsen.
I saw this.
He was shot and killed. 39 years old, dude.
So I did not know about this guy.
What?
He was signed to NXT, like, at the very infancy of NXT, I guess. But I don't know that he ever made it to TV or anything like that. But I had never heard of him before.
What was his name, Donnie?
His name
Knuckles Madsen is his name in NXT.
His real name is Kevin Nikel, Nikel. He was known on the independent scene as Ivan Warsaw and Knuckles Madsen, as Mike said. I didn't know him.
Holy shit. That's fucking insane.
So, talking to people that I do who love independent wrestling back in the day as much as I did.
Independent?
He was a guy on like
Independent. You said that like Rudolph when Hermie was teaching him how to say independent.
Hell yeah, dude.
Independent.
Independent. I'm gonna be a dentist. But yeah, he was on the periphery a lot of the time, on a lot of the companies and moments that you remember from like that time period. So, 39 years old, very young, dude.
That sucks. That's
Fucking
terrible.
terrible.
Yeah, and so legitimately a sad one. I always keep it and the worst part is I've become like this bastion of people sending me links, and I know when someone dies because I got like a dozen links, and I'm like, all right, dude. Everyone's like, dude, Donnie, you see this? At Ring Rust Radio on Facebook. It's like, okay, great. His
Took a
family
month
thinks
for
we
this
did
to
it.
be reported.
This happened a month ago?
June 10th.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, literally, I just saw it this week.
No, this is when all these publications are reporting on it.
Do you think he knew the Shield?
Why not?
I
Why
mean,
do
I
you
think
ask
he
that?
was there in a similar time period.
I see, you mentioned his WWE thing. I had no idea that was a thing. So,
Yeah, that's the thing.
yeah, I had no idea. So I don't know when he was there and who was there when he was there. So I don't know. All right, well, that's very sad. R.I.P. I just, I can't. The gimmick has actually turned into something very important to people, weirdly. So we have to keep doing this. So very sad, and R.I.P. to
just
Kevin Nichol.
20 minutes of a terrible start to any podcast.
I mean, listen, it's just is what
Getting
it is.
the negatives out of the way.
Yeah, seriously,
seriously.
we're just getting the
Have a
ickies out.
disclaimer on our podcast. Fast forward 20 minutes to get to the joy.
Get fast forward 20 minutes for more shit. Okay. Okay, you know what? We're not starting with Great America Bash. I'm not doing this dumb shit. We're starting with the best pay-per-view of the fucking weekend. AEW All In.
Evolution? That'd
You
be
said
weird.
Evolution, you're dumb as shit. There was some mid-shit on that fucking card. When you watch
No,
All
there
In,
wasn't.
when you watch
And you're
All
saying
In,
there wasn't an All In?
when you watch All In, it is a
Holy
fucking,
fuck, dude.
it's almost like an outer body experience. I felt like I was
Outer body
watching
experience?
me watch the pay-per-view, okay?
Outer body experience?
It was like
What does that mean?
it was heavenly, out of body, not outer body.
This,
My outer body experience, man.
yeah.
Out
This
of
might be the most egregious pay-per-view in the history of wrestling.
And what is that?
Fucking
What do you
ridiculous.
mean by saying that?
Bro, it was a 6-hour main card if you watch the pre-show.
Which
it's over
I did
7
live.
hours.
Yeah.
And you did not have to watch hardly the first 4 hours.
Let me tell you something. You couldn't have been more wrong. Starting with the ops. Yo, it's Shibata, Hobbs, and Samoa Joe. What are you even talking about? I had Claudio Castagnoli at Wheeler, Utah. Gabe Kidd, dude. That's the
The
opener.
crowd
Kidd
was
is not
fucking
opener.
mild and dry
Yo,
throughout
look
this.
at me.
Horrible choice for an opener, by the way.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Great
Can I be honest with you, Donnie? This match went 14 minutes. It felt like it went 30 minutes.
In a good way.
Men's gauntlet
In a
went
bad way.
35. It felt like an hour.
No, the gauntlet match was awesome. Great ending.
it wasn't,
Great
bro.
ending. MJF winning there.
Not even any surprises or anything.
That was a great match, and we'll just run through it since you want to do that so bad. First off, let me just say right now. No. You shut the fuck
You
up.
want to start with the Costco guys?
I want you to shut the fuck up because I'll start here. I fucking watched the pre-show matches.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. And I just want to say this.
I didn't.
Big
No, I
Boom
didn't watch
AJ is twice the man the fucking Logan Paul dude ever could be. Logan Paul wishes he was Big Boom AJ. This
No, he
dude,
doesn't. He's got way
is
more
what
money
wrestling
and he's way better.
is all about. Dude, he's like Dennis Rodman. He's like Karl Malone.
Dennis
He's
Rodman.
like Jay Leno, dude.
Hey, Leno.
Yeah, my guy.
You didn't
What are
know
you
who the
talking about?
Costco guys were until I told you.
First off, you're right. No, until Tony Khan showed me. That's when I learned about him.
Showed you the way.
When he showed me about fucking Big Boom AJ and the Rizzler. Gotta tell you, Big Boom AJ's kid, he's not fun anymore.
Big Justice?
Yeah, he's not fun anymore. Now he's kind of a dweeb. You know what I mean? I heard a song that they did
Why is
about
he a
cookies.
dweeb?
I heard a song they did about cookies or some shit, right? I'm telling you, I'm just
Bro,
seeing.
that's
I'm,
their whole fucking thing. What do you mean you heard a song? That's their entire...
I have no idea. I got no idea. I have no idea what they do. I just know, dude, he looks like a fat ass.
They're better than Logan Paul.
Better than Logan Paul. Now that I know him, now I see him out here fucking
He's
defeating
probably
the
a better
Callis
person than
family.
Logan Paul, I'll give him that, but not anything else.
and FTR against the Outrunners. By the way, what's the best part of that match? Did you watch it?
No.
No.
Did not watch the
It was a great match, and the best part was the Outrunners gear. Did you see it?
Wasn't it Newport?
It was Newport
Yeah,
styling, which was incredible. But no, that match was really good too. Then you start out with the Ops against the Death Riders. A banger. MJF winning the fucking men's gauntlet battle royal. Bang! MJF with another banger. Dustin Rhodes. First off, Adam Cole, is he retiring? Are his legs really that bad? Is his ankle really that? Is this dude Alex Smith?
Ankle.
Buddy, it ain't his ankle.
What is it?
He's been concussed like 20 times.
He's like Alex Smith. He's got no. I think it's his ankle.
It's not. Nobody is saying it's his ankle. It's his concussion.
Let me tell you something, dude. Make him a manager. Paul Ellering
Like
was
Vince wanted to do?
Well, listen. Here's the
Vince
thing.
was right all along.
He's gonna manage.
Hey! I've been saying it a lot lately, huh? Paul Ellering was a smaller dude, fucking, you know what I mean? And he fucking talked all kinds of shit for his boys. Let me get this motherfucker being a manager. If you can't wrestle, and I mean this.
Completely disagree with this. Put him on commentary.
Okay, well try it. Well, hey,
Just
try
real
to tell you
quick,
something. Try him in every. Try him.
Amid all the shit that meant nothing, very sad that Adam Cole is in this situation. Said, he thought about announcing his retirement, but isn't in the headspace to do that, so he's not going to. Hopefully, he ends up all right and he's able to wrestle again. But he's had such bad luck the last few years with injuries.
Yep.
And it sucks because dude was fucking the face of ROH. He was the face of NXT. Like, the best shit that we ever saw in NXT, a lot of it was Undisputed Era with him at the forefront. It just sucks that, and he's a young guy still. I think he's like 35 or something, which in wrestling terms is pretty damn young. So
well,
I hope
give
he
him.
bounce
This
back.
is horrible. I'm glad he didn't announce his retirement because he's 36 years old. We don't know yet. Christian came back. Brian Danielson came back.
Yeah, I was going to say, give him 4 years. Just come back and let him find Jesus and then come on back.
There you go.
With a terrible haircut.
HBK did not have concussions. That's not why he retired.
Yeah. He was a coward and had to run away.
But very, very sad, very unexpected. They made the right decision not to have him go out there and wrestle. So that is good.
Very sad.
This is hard. This is absolutely horrible. One of the
he
best
made
wrestlers
the
of the
decision,
past
by the way.
fucking...
Can I tell you
He
something?
made the decision, which is a little suspect, but...
I got to tell you, from the bottom of my heart, it's very sad. Because, honestly, this dude has been, from the formation of our show, he has been one of those guys we kind of...
I think he might have won on Mark Madness early on.
He went on a Cinderella run.
Yeah, he went on a
Is
deep
what
run.
happened.
Well, he was
Cinderella
also
run.
5-time friend of the show as well.
Yep. He's a
True.
great friend of the show.
He's a good dude.
He's been one of the best wrestlers of the past 15 years that we've been doing this podcast. I still think often, Donnie, about the match of Kyle O'Reilly. It's one of the first Ring of Honor matches that I watched.
Matches.
The thumbtack
Yes.
in his mouth, the super kick, incredible street fight. Right? And he, like Mike said, one of the best people in NXT. He, when he's available, is one of the best wrestlers of any company. And so this is such a shame.
One of the best abilities is availability.
That's why I
true,
put
but
him on commentary because
it's not really his fault. It's
Oh no,
bad luck.
but Mike,
AEW
listen. It's some of the greatest players in all of our sports that we've lost to injuries, and you're like, what could have been?
Sure.
Happens.
AEW is in desperate need of an overhaul for their commentary booth, especially if they're all in. It was just glaring how bad it is.
I completely disagree. I've never.
I know you do.
You're over here
I know
fucking
you do.
worshiping fucking
When
Wade
MVP
Barrett.
Tony
was on-
Schiavone
Pat
is probably
McAfee.
the
Pat
worst announcer of all time.
Pat McAfee is
horrible.
literally dog shit, and I fucking never
hasn't
hear
been
it.
on in-
I know, but what I'm just saying is you
Has
praise
nothing
Pat
to do with
McAfee and he
AEW.
sucks.
Has
I know,
nothing to do with AEW.
but you
And he's
I'm
still- and he's
using
still
that as
better than
context.
Tony Schiavone.
That's not true. Tony Schiavone is one of the
Yes, it
greatest
is.
fucking who's
He's
ever
fucking
done it.
horrible. He's boring as shit. He makes you want to fucking fall asleep.
adds
I
nothing.
can't wait to mute the fucking show when they're on. Adam Cole is one of the best talkers in the fucking world in wrestling. Put him on commentary. MVP was great on commentary. Put fucking MJF and MVP together on commentary. They're so fucking good. And put Don Callis on there too. All three of them. Perfectly fine. The rest of them fucking blow.
Nigel's great.
Nigel's great.
So I don't want to. Also, fucking Renee. Renee is backstage is really great too.
That's not commentary.
Yeah, but that's not the commentary.
I enjoy Renee on commentary when she was in, I think it was...
Oh, they did on Raw. No, I thought they did on Raw.
I
thought
think
it was
she
Raw.
kind of suggested she didn't really like it.
Yeah, I thought she hated it because she got
she
yelled
probably
at.
hated it because fucking Vince was yelling at her.
Yeah, Vince was yelling at her the whole time.
Tony probably yelling at her too.
Dustin Rhodes defies logic, defies gravity.
I told BG at the start of this match, I said, Dustin should win this match. Because
absolutely. Well,
you had the sadness of Adam Cole, that announcement, so my thinking was have Dustin win in his home state, and then he could just drop it to Kyle Fletcher in a month or whatever anyway.
Yeah, this was awesome. Great moment. Dustin Rhodes is so good. Crazy that he's so
Daniel
good.
Garcia is
doing
so
it for
good.
so long.
Daniel Garcia is so good. I want to on the record.
He's horrible.
Daniel Garcia is so good.
Horrendous.
He is not horrendous. Dude. He's awesome.
Pop for Daniel Garcia and his dumbass.
When he
dance.
dances, the crowd goes wild. You liar.
No pop.
It is a fight between Daniel Garcia and Willie Yuta of who is worse in this fucking company.
It really is.
Two of my favorites right there.
And it's just, honestly, whoever's on TV at the time is just worse than the other. They're so fucking bad and boring.
Swerve.
I'm so glad I was so right about him.
You were fucking so wrong, dude. He's fucking bad. He's badass. He's a banger, a human banger. Swerve Strickland.
It only took a couple hours to get to a good moment on the show, by the way.
Swerve. Yeah, Dustin winning. Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay. Fucking absolute show stealer with the Young Bucks. What a fucking match, dude. What a match.
This is the best match to this point, but dude, I don't even really need to get into it. Same critiques apply for any Will Ospreay match that happens.
And you couldn't be
Young Bucks match.
And you couldn't be more wrong. When you
and
get them together.
Matches for the past year.
Let me tell you something.
The thing that made me angry
you can't handle
over the
fighting
weekend
spirit.
was seeing that fucking sequence over and over again on Twitter, and the people are like, "This is the greatest sequence in the history of wrestling."
What are they talking about? Which one? The end of the match?
No, it wasn't the end of the match. It was just a sequence where they did 20 fucking moves in a row, super kick into a Canadian Destroyer, and then Ospreay and Swerve completely no-sell
chain
Canadian
wrestling.
Destroyers.
It's called chain wrestling.
The dual fighting spirit spot.
That's chain. That's called chain. That's called chain. This is modern day. This is modern. Hold on. This is modern day chain wrestling.
One of the greatest moves of all time in wrestling is fucking stupid. I don't care what you say.
It's like an arm drag.
The finish to Becky versus Lyra versus Bayley blows out of the water that fucking
That is very stupid. The ending of the Lyra. Hold on. The ending of that match is a good ending. This is far superior. This is very stupid. You're very stupid. This match could be a match of the year contender. I love this.
Blinking lights you're fucking enthralled by. You can't handle an actual well-worked match.
Shake me keys. No, you know that's not true. You know that's not true. I like both styles. I like different styles. I like the WWE style. I like this style too.
You're like Meltz now. You're like Meltz, where Meltz, maybe he did like that in the past.
I am like
Dave. He liked that in the past, but because this is what AEW does, which is the opposite of that, he no longer likes that. This is what he likes.
First off, whenever we see a great technical match, I'm the first one who stands up and says, I like working the limb. I love FTR, and their style is just like that,
I'm actually the first one that stands up, and then you parrot it.
First off, I've seen you. You ain't standing up. You may raise your fucking hand, but you ain't standing up, brother. Swerve Strickland.
I can stand up.
Yeah, sure you can.
I'm doing it right now.
I literally stand the whole show.
That's dumb.
Swerve and Will Ospreay against the Young Bucks. Hold on, man. Just give it a clap. Put it on the tracker, dude, because that shit is top notch. Guess what? Athena wins the Casino Gauntlet, and I'm gonna skip the next match because I'm gonna say Timeless Toni Storm defeats Mercedes Moné.
I called Athena winning this. You told me no.
I did, but I thought it's because Mercedes Moné was going to win the title. With Toni winning...
Yeah, but it would have made even more sense if Mercedes won the title.
I disagree. I think Athena can be the one who takes the title from Timeless Toni Storm now. And that would make more sense than Mercedes Moné taking it. I love it because here's Moné's still the TBS champion, right? She's the other lady champion. She's got 9 titles. She's fine. She just lost to what is one of the greatest women of this generation, and it's working great, right? So she can do her thing. She moves on, and now you get fucking Athena, who we've been begging to come up here and have a real shot at fucking a TV opportunity. I don't even know what to call it. Give me a push on television. Let me see her on a week-to-week basis. She's dominating Ring of Honor, but unless you're fucking hunting for it like I do, you're not seeing it.
Mhm.
So it hurts my feelings. So I want her up here. And like I said, I would be just fine if you started a long-term program that leads to Athena ultimately defeating Toni Storm. And I think I'd prefer that to Mercedes Moné winning. BJ?
Oh, that's fine.
By the way, the match itself, I know you didn't like the issues that you had, Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné. I thought that was a great match.
It was a good match.
It was a great match
say,
until the egregious fucking Storm Zero spot that they did, where she immediately, after 3 immediate Storm Zeros, Mercedes kicks out.
Right. That absolutely ruined the match. There's no question about it. And it
did not ruin the match.
So
dude.
to me,
it was unnecessary.
It ended up being a disappointing match, largely because of that. And it was nowhere close to some of the other matches Mercedes has had in AEW. Her Chris Statlander matches were better than this. But I just feel like
I disagree. They're great matches too.
That's not something you just gloss over. The Storm Zeros, like, okay, you kick out a 1, maybe 2 because she's Mercedes and she hasn't lost in AEW. 3 fucking Storm Zeros right in a row to kick. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is absolutely egregious. That's everything that's wrong with AEW is that right there.
Yep, absolutely.
Couldn't disagree more. Couldn't disagree more.
So
That's
stupid.
a fighting
such
spirit
an awesome,
on Mercedes Moné. Not
fuck
accepting
you
it.
with that bullshit. Awesome fucking match until that happens, and then you're taken out of the match completely, and it's just bullshit from there. Fuck that.
No.
And now everyone will overrate this match because it was fucking great until that point. And they're like, oh, well, whatever. No, it's not whatever. That's
it's
fucking
the
bullshit.
fighting spirit. You know, if you not remember Japan, do you not remember one time watching New Japan?
Through AEW colored glasses, it's like you ignore.
Or it's a style that you don't particularly like that other people do.
It's not a style.
It is. It's called fighting spirit. Listen, let me tell you something. When you watch,
Fighting spirit is not kicking out of 3 finishers in a row.
Let me tell you something. No. It's when you watch. It's when you watch boxing, Mike, and someone keeps getting clipped and knocked down, and they step back up every time, Mike.
What?
You can't keep a guy down.
Boxing is somebody knocked down, then they get up, and they're knocked down, and they get up, and they knock down. They would call the fucking fight off.
No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. I've seen it.
Yes, they would.
I've seen it.
Yes, they would.
Let me tell you something, dude. Let me tell you something. Seeing people in boxing come back, seeing people in UFC come back from crazy shit. It's called fighting spirit. Mercedes Moné showed it, but also showed that she wasn't quite Hulk Hogan because she's like, yes, I will let you do 5 in a row. I'll kick out of them. But I will let you win. So, it's one of those things.
What a trade-off.
Listen, dude. You got to win
You skipped
some.
the match.
Yeah, well, I had to because I wanted to talk about Athena and then into
We got to talk about the post-match of the match that you skipped.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it. The Hurt Syndicate wins the World Tag Team Championships. Retains them, I'm sorry.
Retains them, yeah.
And then they're going to bash Christian's head in.
Because Nick Wayne turns on him.
Mm-hmm. As he should. Because he's a terrible father. He literally said he killed his dad. He was happy his dad was dead. He's been saying that for a while. I'm pretty sure he's insinuated he's fucking his mom a bunch, too. So
I don't think that's insinuated. I think that's pretty much flat out fucking said.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Again, I don't think it's ever been flat out said. That's what I'm saying. It's heavily insinuated. But they're about to concerto him up, and who comes back? Mm-hmm. Old limp legs himself, Adam Copeland. BJ?
Dude.
Donnie, do you remember when Matt Hardy was getting beat up and Jeff came out and did a little dance? And how that was a hilarious thing that's talked about now?
Yeah.
This was so much worse than that. He went to one side of the stage. Let me hear you. Went to another side of the stage. Let me hear you. Took a few steps down, went halfway down the ramp. Let me stop for my pyro.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
It's insane.
And then let me make my way down to the ring to save my friend who was about to get murdered.
Well, with that said,
they could have done 15
they're not friends.
concertos to this dude.
They are not friends. They were not friends for a long day at a blood feud in AEW. They were not friends.
Why did they not concerto?
In a storyline,
right.
Well, because they're like, is this motherfucker really dancing? Is this motherfucker
they got lost in the sauce?
Really did? No, because they didn't know if he was maybe he was there to help them. They hated fucking Chris.
Yeah,
they don't know.
Thinking, this guy must be with us because why would he be taking so long?
Yeah, seriously. Be like, dude, why are you jiving down the fucking thing right now while we're trying to kill this guy? Are you here to help us?
I gotta be honest, Donnie. When the music hit, I was like, oh, hell yeah, this is fucking great. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? Come on. Why?
No. I loved it.
Right
I
down
swear
the
to God.
fucking ramp.
Because I think he knows. He knows what Jeff did. He knows how the reaction was. And I think he's like, here's what we're gonna do. I don't want to save you very much anyway, you piece of shit. I'm gonna just.
It's like when Jeff did it. When Jeff did it, it was like, you know, that's kind of cute how he did that, Jeff. You know, that's a cute little thing he did there.
No,
when Cope did it, it's like, this is insane.
It wasn't cute when fucking Jeff Hardy does it.
It was cute.
It's not cute when Jey Uso does it, and it's fucking terrible when Cove did it.
I loved it.
Shut the fuck up.
I did. I had so much fun watching this
pay-per-view. Is there anything you didn't like in this pay-per-view?
Yeah, the end.
Man, you spoiled my favorite moment.
When it ended,
it ended?
Yeah, when it ended.
That was my favorite moment.
That was not not for me.
Spoiled my favorite moment.
In that moment, I went, I rewound it. That machine that runs it real fast. I rewound it all the way beginning.
Can I be honest?
It again. Yeah.
Because it spilled into Saturday night's main event, which is fucking ridiculous.
Did you clean it
It
up?
was going to happen, and it did.
Yeah, we called
I told you it was going to
After the Omega Okada match, I turned it off and went to Saturday night's main event. I'm like, all right, I'll watch the main event later. I went to go, try to watch it, and I had to, fucking hold my finger down on the fast forward button for, so long to get to the fucking 7-hour mark of this thing so I could watch that match.
That sucks for
awful.
you, man. You're an idiot for doing that.
Suck.
You could have found pieces, anywhere on Watch Wrestling. They could just found, pretty much the match.
Oh, he has a great stream.
Yeah.
It's the official stream.
It was the official stream.
Where do I get that?
Probably
But
not.
if you wanted.
You're fucking
You don't watch the show live.
Nah, I do. But I pay the money
You
because I
don't.
want to support the company.
All right,
I pay for
last
pay-per-view.
two matches here?
Yeah, sure. Okada and Omega. We all said Omega. Did you say who? Did you say
I said
Okada?
Okada.
Yeah, well, you were right.
I said Omega.
I did too. Let me tell you something. This wasn't their other matches. This was really good. You talk about telling a story.
This is great.
They tells a great story.
This to me was
This
match
is
of the
my
night.
match of the
This
night,
is
yeah.
100%.
This was.
Although it also
I
was
know.
plagued by a couple
I
similar
know.
issues.
Yeah.
There was too many kicking out of Rainmakers, but I do think what made up for it was the thing
a
that
fucking
Donnie Cleese
clothesline?
loved, but I actually do love, is working the body part. He worked the diverticulitis out of him.
That's exactly what you want from shit. Reality. Give me
He worked the
reality.
intestines.
It was so funny. Mike and I, because George ignored us the whole fucking day for no reason. We were all texting. Mike and I, we were actually texting about this match, and we're like, wow, this is a great match. They're selling, look at this. And as we were fucking saying it, is when they started to no-sell the fucking punches and elbows to the fucking face, and I was like, we jinxed it.
No. What it
They
is?
can never just let us have one great match all the way through.
No, because the problem is.
Listen.
No,
I don't care.
the fighting
which
spirit
company,
kicks in.
I hate that spot so much.
I know, but the fighting spirit kick. What more do I have to tell you about fighting spirit?
You don't have to tell us anything because we understand what it is and we think it's dumb.
That's not fighting spirit when you just no-sell a punch to the face.
No, it's not about no-selling. It's about taking it and fucking giving one back.
It's not.
Yes, dude, you've never once been in any kind of fisticuffs. If you can take a punch in the face and punch someone back, that's fucking fighting spirit, man.
You take one and you're down. That's it for you.
That's not true. That's not true. I lean my head into that shit, dude. Bring that shit on.
You look like shit if the fucking person you're punching just no-sells it.
Well, then kick him in the dick. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Hey, Okada definitely should have done that. Anyways, Omega, there is no one better at taking their head to the fucking front of a table than Kenny Omega.
Yeah, he does
sell that very well.
I don't know how exactly he does it, but every time he does it, it looks so fucking real. It just looks amazing.
Okay. You know how he does it? He just does it. He just takes his fucking head.
He just does it. Just headbutts it.
He found the formula of making this look like the best thing that's ever happened.
I will say this. Real quick.
Me,
I always thought of wrestlers kind of like magicians, because a really good magician can make you think something happened that didn't, right? Omega.
That's why you gotta watch that. Remember that show back in the day?
Yeah, of course, on Fox.
Yeah.
Secrets Unleashed.
Dude, I had the DVD of that.
It's a good DVD.
Dude, it was really good. But what I just like in this instance, Omega especially, he's one of those guys who's just so good at this stuff, where it's like explosive wise, selling wise, you'll believe his knee doesn't work. He's great.
This ever since he came back from the diverticulitis has been probably my favorite version of Kenny Omega, actually. His selling is far superior than he's ever done. He's actually selling. It's just made his matches far more believable and relatable and better, as far as I'm concerned.
Can I tell you who he reminds me of now?
I know you said it's not as good as the ones from New Japan, which, yes, I can understand that, but I thought this was almost just as good because of that, where this did have, there was that spot, Donnie, we talked about with the Rainmaker, and he just falls to his feet, falls to his knees, which is awesome. Fucking iconic spot.
That's one of my favorite spots in wrestling history.
Definitely one of the best spots of the past, 15 years. But this match was so good. To me, this was by far the match of the night.
100%. I agree.
Yes. I want to. Well, no.
I don't think you're going to say that. You're going to say
he was about to say 100%, and now.
Well, no. Because here's the thing: the main event and this are so different too. It's really hard to compare. Well, you know what I mean? It felt like watching an ECW show.
Well,
you watch this one.
Can't like the main event. We can establish that.
I love the main event.
There's no way you can like it.
The main event was one of the greatest matches I've ever seen in my entire life.
There's no way you can like it because it was just essentially AEW's version of WWE WrestleMania 40.
No. WWE WrestleMania 40 has been stolen from a long line of people finally getting what they needed at the end. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
That's literally. Are you kidding? That's literally one of the oldest tropes in wrestling history, dude.
Yeah. There was never a fucking match like that where there's run-in after run-in that many in a high-stakes match like that.
Are you fucking... I was about to use an R word to describe you. I disagree with you.
Why would you even say that?
Because I think there's plenty of fucking matches that you can point to over the course of... If you've never seen a match with a main event full of fucking run-ins, you've never seen a WCW show.
I have seen a main event.
You've never seen an ECW show.
The way that
you never saw a WWF show in the Attitude Era. What are you talking about?
And you hated it. You said you hated it.
What are you talking about? I love some of this shit. What are you...
That was the direct quote.
Oh my god, you're so full of shit, dude.
From WrestleMania. You said shit sucks.
Because WWE does it in a shitty way. With people that don't matter, with people I don't give a shit. But there's no merit to why they're there. There's no storyline or reason that... What?
Don't give a shit about The Rock, but Wheeler Yuta, pump it into my fucking veins, brother.
Wheeler Yuta deserved to be there. He's got an affiliation with Jon Moxley, sir.
The Rock did not have an affiliation with Roman Reigns?
I wasn't talking about The Rock. The Rock did deserve to be there, but why was Undertaker there?
Because Stone Cold couldn't do it.
Shut up! Let's go! That's what I want to hear!
Stone Cold didn't want to do
Real quick.
Yeah.
Okada Omega, absolute fucking banger. And I will say this. One thing I noticed about Omega, BJ, you can back me up maybe, or think different, I'm not sure. When I watched his style, you're right. His style changed a bit. He's still got he's got that real snappy style still, which I love. Yeah. But it reminds me of Bryan Danielson when he came back from the concussions and he changed up a little bit and it became a little bit more of less high impact and more technical prowess. Which I love.
He's probably still doing it. Kenny Omega he incorporated selling into his matches now, and I think that's amazing for him.
Well, he slows it down.
He's selling.
Shut your ass up. He slowed it down, bitch.
I am very happy that I thought they were actually going to do the fucking Dragon Superplex, and they did not do that.
I would have loved to see it.
I was like,
I would have watched it.
No way. How the fuck are you going to do a snap fucking Dragon Suplex from the top? I was like, no way you're fucking doing this. That would be insane.
Yeah,
you would have had to just rotate him fully over.
Yeah, it would have been 360. It would have been a Spanish fly by the time it got done.
I fucking hate that move.
I love the Spanish fly. I know.
That was the only down point of the Rhea Ripley and Io Sky match.
Yeah, minus the cash in.
Fucking dumb. What?
What?
What do you mean minus the cash?
What? We're gonna get to that. That is one of the dumbest fucking things you ever said. I don't know if you know this. Long list.
Yeah.
Of people agree with me? Agree, dude. Yeah.
No.
So guys, main event time.
Main event. Let's get
to it. Yes, there were some interferences in this match. Stone Cold. What was it? It was Blue Panther.
By the way, I'm not knocking the fact that they did the interferences. It made sense in the story. I'm just saying Donnie's a hypocrite, which is true.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not. It's a death match. There's no interference. There's no rules, so I don't even want to hear it. The Blue Panther.
It was bloodline rules, no rules.
Blue Panther. Well, yeah. That's the first time they ever done a bunkhouse championship. I can't believe it. Every unsanctioned. I hate you so much. You're such an idiot. You're such a stupid idiot.
By the way.
Yes.
I called this.
You did. Yes. Yeah. You called Timeless Tony Storm as well. You had a good night. And Okada.
No. I wanted Mercedes to win.
Oh, I thought you said Storm was winning.
No, remember
I called all
wanted
the
Mercedes to
undercard
win,
shit, and Donnie
she
called
would
nothing.
I've called nothing! I got the Swerve and Will Ospreay match correct, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, me too.
I chose the Young Bucks because of the Young
Yeah.
Bucks.
I definitely picked the Ops. I know that much.
The Ops wasn't on the card last one.
Hangman Adam Page defeated Jon Moxley to finish the story. To complete the book. Whatever, just slightly change it. Listen. Love Hangman Adam Page.
Culminated the tale.
I did not think that they were going to do it because of Darby Allin. We still get Darby Allin. He comes down from Everest to hang out with us, which is real nice of
He
him.
absolutely, by doing Everest, he gave up winning the world title.
He did. He sure did.
Because there
was
is no
his.
question that they were lining him up.
100%. He cooled himself off in a way.
Literally.
But it is cold up there.
It's super cold up there. And now, but honestly, he got a huge pop coming back out of the rafters like he's Sting. Great to have him back.
That was insane.
You missed your moment,
I thought
bud.
Sting was gonna run in.
No, Sting means it. Sting's retired.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Sting is retired. He
I
means
love
it.
Sting.
Yeah, but I mean, he could be retired
So
and
is
still do a
Undertaker.
run in.
Yeah, I think he just wants to go.
Brian Danielson did it.
Yeah, well, listen,
That was Blue Panther.
that
was Blue
motherfucker is back, and better than ever. I think
Is
he's
there
gonna,
a bigger fucking Blue Panther mark in the
No.
world?
No,
Deep Fry?
dude, I tell you what, that's
He
like
probably was creaming his pants wearing a Blue Panther mask. It made literally no sense, but it was hilarious.
doesn't matter. He does it for the boys and for himself. He does not care anymore. This is the best part of him. He's a wrestling
It's not like he
nerd.
came in there acting like he was Blue Panther. He immediately did yes chants.
Yeah. He was Mr. America. He came in and just fucking doing all the same moves, all the same gear, and just also being like, what's my name, dude?
Fun.
Listen, great hardcore
Good
match.
thing, not Hogan.
Mox and Page. Listen, if you like hardcore matches, you like this style of Mox hardcore match, you know what you're getting when you get into this. And Adam Page and Swerve Strickland had some of my favorite. Actually, I want to say this. One of my favorite segments of the entire fucking year was the week prior to All In when they did that sit down with Swerve Strickland and Adam Page. Did you see this, BJ? It was in the
I saw
locker.
it.
It was in the
where
locker.
They kind of bury the hatchet a little bit.
He comes in, he's like, listen, and dude, they address everything. He's like, I was gonna raise my kids in the house you burned down. And he basically goes in there just to say, when I fight this dude, I'm bringing my wife and kids. You gotta tell me you're not gonna fuck with them. And he's like, I won't. And like that, and he left the chain there for him, and like, it's a whole lot of thing going on there. I thought it was a great segment from Page, and honestly, Swerve sounded awesome. That was a great segment.
Great.
So, I'm just saying, like, sometimes we don't give AEW enough credit for the stuff they do well. That really was a great segment leading into this.
I thought the main event was well done. I thought that the run-ins made sense and who was involved made sense, much like the WrestleMania 40, and I liked that, so I liked this also. So, I had no problem with the way they did
listen,
it.
everybody,
Hangman winning was the right call because Moxley, there was time for that.
They were tired of
run
it.
to end. I just didn't think they would do it because, as you did, Donnie, I thought. I mean, Darby was going to be
It was earmarked for Darby.
With it, but they went
made
away
a
from it.
change.
They pivoted in the proper fashion, I would say.
Yeah, and honestly, from the bottom of my heart, in this moment, the crowd was ready for this, and when he won, they were ready to fucking celebrate this dude. Because it was that moment, him grabbing the title from the briefcase and shit like that. It
took him a very long time to get that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish they'd just leave the codes open. Like, what are we doing here, dude? Is that
Or
what,
just don't have it actually locked.
What was the Dumb and Dumber Samsonite?
Samson.
Right? Samsonite. But listen, it was. I thought it was. This was my match tonight because of the moment that came after. I like the run-ins. I love WCW. I love the chaos of these main events.
Nothing wrong with the run-ins.
I really did. The technical prowess of Okada. Yeah, Okada Omega prowess, like technically incredibly awesome. But this was better because of the emotion it made me feel, and I love the wrestling emotion of it. So, and I love Adam Page. So guess what I did? I went on to AEW shop and I bought myself an Adam Page shirt. I haven't bought a wrestling shirt since the Royal Rumble was in Philadelphia.
It's fucking weird.
I bought a Kung Fu Chicken Noodle shirt at Kaiju Big Battle.
Count. That's different.
The fuck it doesn't, pussy. The fuck it doesn't, dude. He's a fucking Kung Fu can of chicken noodle soup. Dude,
It's not wrestling.
It's not wrestling. Really?
It transcends wrestling.
Okay, you're
Sports
right about
entertainment.
That. Sports
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
No!
Donnie's a sports entertainment enjoyer.
Don't tell Burger Barrow it's sports entertainment, dude. He's a real mark. He's trying to get an AEW. I know Unicorn Party was an AEW.
I had 2 issues with this match.
Okay, please.
I know what one of them is.
Yeah, it started at fucking 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay. But a specific spot.
Yeah,
in this match.
that was my second one, which is Paige takes like a fucking DDT to a bed of nails and just immediately kicks out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
bad.
He worked a summer at the Jersey Shore laying on beds of nails. He knows exactly how to take that flat
Did
back
he lay
bump.
on it with his forehead?
Flat back bump suit. Sometimes you do your head. Yeah, sometimes, dude, you gotta fucking thrill the people.
yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm not also thrilled like with a hanging spot, but they've done it before.
Get over it, fucking pussy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Favorite match, moment, overall grade, Mike.
Favorite match, Omega Okada for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite moment when it ended, but if I had to pick something else, D-Bryce showing up just like Blue Panther for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's very funny. Overall grade.
I think it's easy, Mike.
What, a 4 out of 10?
No. How many hours did the show go?
Oh,
6 or 6 out of 10?
I was going to give it a 7, to be fair.
No, I agree. It's 7 out of 10, but you went 6 hours, so it's a 6 out of 10.
This could have been better if you would have consolidated this card significantly, and that's why there is a case to be made. I understand it all. I understand it's like one of your biggest shows. Do 2 nights then, because if you do this if you break this card up over 2 nights, I would have a much different viewpoint, I think, of the show overall. You even could have.
You'd cry. You'd say they were copying WWE.
No, I wouldn't, because it's just they were copying the idea of being smart by taking a super fucking long pay-per-view and breaking it up over 2 nights. New Japan was doing it before WWE anyways. So
I know. WWE steals everything they do. They got no
and
credibility.
WWE smartly
Without
did that
Vince
for
McMahon, they're
WrestleMania,
really
and
nothing.
it's been good.
I will say the stock's doing pretty good.
Literally 4 hours of the show, I didn't need it. So if you're going to have that much of the show that is really not needed and not really spectacular in any way, I can't give it higher than a 7.
BJ, match, moment, overall grade.
Favorite match is easily Okada versus Omega. Overall grade, I just about a 6. I do agree with Mike. It's a 7, but I'm going to say 6 because that went 6 hours. You get 1 star per hour. Best moment is definitely when it ended, but if I had to be serious, it's MVP making a Seinfeld reference on commentary.
Oh, that was hilarious, actually.
It's
not a lie, if you believe it.
You hit me with the Lance Storm. Let me be serious for a minute here. My favorite match was the main event. My favorite moment was Toni Storm winning. Did not expect it. Honestly, when Mercedes Moné's out here kicking out of shit, I really did get that like, Ultimate Warrior, she gonna win this too.
It's so funny you say that because when they did the top rope one, because she kicked out of 3 immediately, I thought she was kicking out.
Yeah, honestly, this was the biggest surprise ending of the night for me because of the kickouts.
All they had to do was not do that 3 Storm Zero spot in a row and just did the Avalanche Storm Zero. Would have been fucking great.
Well, I think it builds to it, and I think that's what you don't get about wrestling.
Doesn't.
So that's my moment of the night. And honestly, I'll take it back. Maybe that's tied with Athena winning because I see what we're getting now. And again, huge fan of Ember Moon, huge fan of Athena. Been watching all these days reigning in Ring of Honor.
Benoit for a second.
I'm a huge fan of Benoit. You know that. Kevin Sullivan did it. What was the other guy? What was the other guy they said did it? No, remember someone was like he brought meats to the house and then he left with his wife or something like that. Dave Taylor? Was it Dave Taylor?
Oh, Dave Taylor did it now? Okay.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with this.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy. Dude, check out. I've been doing my own research a lot lately. Mm-hmm. And listen, I gotta tell you right now, overall grade, Mike, what'd you say the curve started at? 8?
You started at 12.
12? Okay. Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
21. 21, dude. That is where we're at now. This shit was, I will say this, and I want this written down
21.
because I mean it from the bottom of my heart. This was the best AEW pay-per-view of 2025 and the best pay-per-view so far in 2025. Two of the best Listen.
I obviously disagree that it was the best pay-per-view of the year. I'm pretty sure it was not the best AEW pay-per-view.
3 of the best matches of the
I'll
year.
tell you in a second.
Okay? This
pay-per-view
started early, and baby, did it go all night for me. I loved it. I appreciate the length. I will never apologize for it.
All right.
Great show.
You're wrong. Revolution was better.
No,
Yeah,
I disagree.
That's
all
obvious. Evolution was better.
Yeah,
I was talking
Revolution
just
I have in my
AEW
top
pay-per-views.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go on to
Wasn't
the
the
next.
best fucking show of the weekend.
That's not true. Let's go on. I will say this. Let's go on to the second best show of the weekend, which was Evolution, which is still damn good. I really did like it too. Again, I wasn't really comparing them. You pieces of shit want to do that stuff, but it was definitely second since we are comparing them.
I mean, inherently you're comparing by saying this is the best pay-per-view of the year.
Oh, okay.
You're comparing it to all
here's the thing.
the year.
I put right now Evolution is in my top 10.
It should be way higher than just.
Where it's at, I'm not really sure. I would say probably top 5. I'm not sure though. I don't have them all in my.
It's in my top 1.
Evolution.
It's a mystery.
Mike, you said that. I started doing my resties. I think the Rumble.
There's no way this is better than
Rumble
fucking,
was
this
good.
is not. This
Rumble
is not
was
better
awesome.
than All In. This is not better than the Rumble.
it is.
This is.
I
No,
have
it's
this
not.
at number 2.
This is
currently.
You're very fucking stupid if you think that. But let's get
I
into it.
think Elimination
Money in the Bank
Chamber's
was
up
good.
there.
Becky Lynch, Hulk Hogan, Becky Lynch, coming out here and winning in the.
She wore the Hulk Hogan shit the next night. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
adore
Troll
her.
morons like Donnie.
I adore her. Always have. She gets the business
Really
a
not.
lot. I'm sorry, what was that?
It's
I liked her
you
before
don't
you
adore
even
her.
knew who she was, dude.
That's not true at all.
Let's put this one on the tracker, by the way.
It is on track.
That definitely should be on the
Beautiful.
tracker. That's a damn good match. Like you said, opening matches.
Perfect choice for the opener.
Yes.
When
We
talked
talked about
this
that,
is what
didn't
we
we?
wanted.
Yes.
Mhm.
So we were right
Sure
on the
did.
money with that. And guess what? They landed it, and the performers landed it. Look, chef's kiss. Mwah. See, I give credit. JC Jane
That's
defeated.
two of the best.
Wait. No, we're doing match by match on this. If we were doing match by match on All In,
Nah,
we don't have to on the next two. We're doing match by match here.
It's good. This was a great match. Next.
It was one of the smoothest triple threats you'll ever see. All 3 women I thought shined equally, which was awesome. And
I don't
the
think so on
finish,
that. I think Becky Lynch fucking had bigger spots. Listen, Bayley's good, and Lyra's nothing to me. Bayley
was absolutely
yeah.
spectacular in this match, so you're stupid for trying to discount that.
Who discounted? I just literally said
just
Lyra's
stupid in
mid, dude. What are we talking about?
You were saying Becky
You're
was
just
the
looking-
one
yeah,
who
she shined
outshined
the brightest.
everybody. Well, Bayley's part of everybody, and Bayley was not outshined in this match.
Cool.
But the match was spectacular, and the finish was, I thought, one of the coolest finishes we've seen in a while, where Bayley had the pin on Lyra, and it was just so smooth how Becky came over the top with like a rollover backslide and got the pin that way. I just thought it was so well done.
Yeah, this was great. Great opener.
Super fun ending. Yeah, see, okay,
I didn't think this
happy?
match could be topped either, but I was wrong.
No.
No, you were.
Definitely top it with the main event.
Yeah, I agree.
Yikes. JC Jane defeated Jordan Grace.
Mm-hmm. I was surprised. I thought Jordan Grace was going to win. BG, you did say when Blake Monroe came out with Jordan that she might turn on her, and I was saying I didn't want that to happen because I had Jordan Grace in fantasy. But it did happen, and this was a solid match. Jordan Grace is fucking awesome. I think JC Jane's underrated. I
think this is her best match.
Yeah, 100%.
This was a NXT main event. This was not that.
And
special.
I see the vision for what they're doing here because JC's facing Masha Slamovich, it's Slammiversary champion versus champion match. Masha Slamovich is going to win. Masha Slamovich is going to be the NXT Women's Champion. And then she's going to end up dropping that title to Blake Monroe here soon because Masha Slamovich is like best friends with Jordan Grace. So it all interconnects. It makes sense.
Okay. I like it. I thought it was a nice surprise. I think everyone thought that Jordan Grace would win. They keep saying that JC Jane's the most beatable champion of all time, basically. So I enjoyed that. I thought the turn was smart because Blake Monroe would just be better as a heel. And they need heels like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if Jordan won, I don't even know where you go from there. Like, there's not much.
Jordan really doesn't need to win the title because she's so ready for the main roster as it is. So.
Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez retain the titles.
Yes, there was a very fun Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match.
It was
chaotic.
nothing. It was nothing.
What do you mean it was nothing?
It was nothing special.
This was nothing, but the fucking Ops was a great match.
Well, the Ops was a super fun. Like I say, yeah, this had
This was way better than that match.
This had a couple
100%.
fun little moments, but no, I enjoyed the Ops better than I enjoyed this. Yes.
Okay, well, the Ops was nothing. This was a very good match. Everybody got their shit in, and I liked the kind of the little stories they told, especially with Charlotte and Alexa.
Yep,
I think Charlotte and Alexa's been a very entertaining thing
That
on
was
SmackDown
the best part of
lately.
the match.
Them kind
Yeah,
of
I
building
agree.
the relationship, and then Charlotte saving Alexa from the Zarya spear. Very fun spot, and Raquel Rodriguez, I'll say it again. We talk about her all the time. All three of us like Raquel Rodriguez. We think she's awesome. People, either they're just fucking stupid or they don't realize how good she is or how good she has been.
They're jealous.
She might have stood out more
She got
than
to be with
anybody
Braun
in this match to
Strowman.
me.
They're jealous.
She's
There
a
you go.
total powerhouse and she's awesome. She's not with Braun Strowman
I
anymore.
was
But she
very
was there
surprised.
once.
Crowd super into Charlotte Flair.
Yeah,
That might be
I
like
like
the
that
first
because
crowd
she
in a very
deserves
long
that.
time.
They're in
She absolutely
Texas.
does.
They
She's
don't
one
know
of the
any
best
better.
ever. Oh,
They were in
but
Atlanta. Do you not know where any of the shows were?
Nah.
They're fucking idiot.
I think Meltz must have said that WWE's counter programming by running in the same city or something. And
Probably.
Donnie ran with it.
No, I just.
But yeah, it's
got
very
it
interesting that
confused.
Charlotte. Yeah, I wonder if this is going to be a face turn, and they're going to be a face tag team.
Oof.
I think they kind of. Well, they're not really clearly defined. Charlotte was definitely a heel. I don't think Alexa's been a heel. They're kind of like an odd couple tag team right now.
I agree, but like Charlotte is
Strange
definitely a
bedfellows.
fucking heel.
Yeah.
I'm down for that kind of stuff. Tiffany Stratton defeated Trish Stratus in the mid cove. This match is oof.
Yeah. What? Mid?
This is a very good
Ooh,
match.
Match is oof.
This is
dude.
really good.
Mm.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
actually shocked it was only 8 minutes 30 seconds.
Yeah,
but
it felt
I mean,
longer.
it didn't. It really didn't need to be longer. It was very good.
Yeah,
Trish
I
was
agree.
awesome in this match. 49 years old,
It's
Wow.
crazy.
and this
It
was
shows.
one of the best matches
What?
of her career. I think it's safe to say.
I agree.
and
Super low
this
bar.
This might have been the best match of Tiffany's title run too. I thought this was great.
Mhm.
There's nothing to complain about here. They didn't
Absolutely.
fucking beat you over the head with it and make you sit there for 30 minutes for no reason.
Yep.
It was what it needed to be.
I
Yeah,
agree.
They protected
Tell you what,
everybody.
Donnie,
Keep it slow. Get
better
on the
than
face.
Mercedes versus fucking Tony Storm.
Oh,
Yeah.
disagreed big time on that one.
Nope.
As much as I love Mercedes, there's probably 4 matches on this card that were better.
That's
5 maybe.
shoot
Yeah.
stupid.
No,
J-
4.
Jade
4.
Jade
I'm
Cargill.
being fair. 4.
Jade
The
Cargill.
opener, Tiffany and Trish, Jade and Naomi in the main event.
Jade Naomi was trash, dude.
It was not trash.
That
Are you
match
kidding me?
was legit fucking trash.
Why do you wait? Hang on.
There's
Why
a
do you hate
reason
Jade?
what's happening
There's
right now. No,
2
he hates
theories.
Naomi.
No, Naomi's
You don't- yeah,
since the Perkins
Why do you
incident.
hate? It's interesting. You hate Jade and you hate Naomi.
Yeah.
I like
He hates
Bianca.
Bianca
I
also.
like Bianca Belair. If you're saying I don't
I
like
don't
black
know
people,
about that.
if you're
That's
saying I
me.
don't like black people, it's not fucking true. Okay, Jade Cargill's greener and goose
I
shit.
didn't
She's
say
not
it,
good
but
at her
you did,
fucking
so.
job. And fucking Naomi, I never thought was that talented as a fucking wrestler. She's gotten better as a character with
You
this heel turn.
100
But
you
this
have
match was
100%.
mid, dude. This
You
match is mid.
100% in the past loved Naomi. I'm pretty sure you waxed poetic about her going to TNA and wrestling as
I have no
under
idea.
her
I never
real
said
name
that.
Trinity.
I don't care.
Yeah.
about
You have
He was
100%.
so happy when she left WWE. Mm.
Yeah, he's 1,000,000% been a Naomi fan. I don't know
Yeah.
why he's
Ever since she came
pretending
back.
now.
Because she went to
And
WWE
she's-
instead of AEW.
She's unquestionably doing the best work of her career now. It's not even
that.
up for
Yeah, I
debate.
just said she's a better character now, but the in-ring work is what I listen, in-ring work is what I
Her
weight
in-ring work's
heaviest.
great.
It's not. No, it's not.
This is the best match of Jade's career by far.
Yeah.
That's not true
Definitely.
either. You must
It
have
is
missed
true.
a bunch of the AEW work she did because she had better
Yeah, the
matches in
5-minute
AEW.
matches.
She had
She had plenty of fucking matches. She was like 60-0, dude.
the 10-second matches that she had.
Yeah, you're just a mark. Match was mid.
Oh, it wasn't.
Match was excellent. Great finish too with Jaded through the table. Perfectly done.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that. Naomi having to fucking put her feet up on the top turnbuckle and then go take the move. That was
I mean,
annoying.
It was
Yeah,
poop.
I mean, but that's just how you take
It was
the move, I
fucking
guess.
poop. Evolution Battle Royal. Stephanie Vacchi won by last. McQuay won by last eliminating Lash Legend, and thank God Stephanie McMahon created women. Thank God she came out there and said gracias and did the little fucking smile thing that everybody talks
That was-
about. I
That
said
that was
meme. That
incredible.
was great.
they're fucking.
That was absolutely incredible. She did
Yeah.
the meme.
That was very fun.
Stephanie Vacquet, I said she would win. Glad she did. Great
Mhm.
choice. It was a showcase for her.
It was 100% a showcase for her. It was very clear.
Very cool that Lash Legend got to the end because she's got a ton of potential. Big fan of her. This is what it needed to be. It was fun. Maybe one of the only criticisms I had of the show is I would have liked to have seen some of the legends that you brought in, to be in the crowd. And it's nice that they got, that you tipped their cap to them and showed them. But get some of them in the Battle Royal. They don't have to be in there long. They can get eliminated, but just,
You don't think Alundra Blaze could do it? You don't think she can get in? Medusa can't get in that fucking ring?
Sure, she did it on the first Evolution.
I think Jazz could have done it.
Melina, she could have done it.
Yeah.
She could have done the split throw.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my only, major criticism. I would have liked to have seen that.
I agree. This also went a little too long for what it needs to be.
This is a poop battle royal. Don't pretend it was a showcase for Stephanie Vacchi. And we move on.
5 minutes too long. I like Lash Legend, but I would have preferred Julia be the one that made it to the end with Stephanie because it continues their rivalry that they have. Even though they're on separate brands, I like when there's these type of shows where, okay, now there's people on 2 separate brands coming together. You have history. I want to see them interact more. Julia, while this was a showcase for Stephanie, Julia's right there with Stephanie.
Oh, for
or
sure.
At least should be. And she's not really presented that way, though. She, I feel like currently is now presented a little less than Stephanie. I feel like if she was up against Stephanie as the final 2, you would have had that better. Whereas Julia was eliminated, it was almost like an afterthought.
Who?
I think until this match,
sorry.
Julia was being presented on the same level as Stephanie on the main roster. I feel like Julia wasn't presented necessarily on the same level on NXT, but it was very clear that they wanted to push her to the top quickly. She won the title very quickly, but
I don't know. AEW soon, don't worry.
I would have liked. We talked about it before. I would have liked to have maybe take a couple minutes, shave a couple minutes off of this match and a couple others, and give her like an open challenge or something, Julia, that she could have won.
That would have been great.
That's what we discussed that last week. I would have rather her been in part of that than in the Battle Royal.
I absolutely agree with that. And they actually, bad on them that you didn't showcase the U.S. Women's Championship, which a new championship should have been defended on this show.
And in the main event, Naomi defeated Io Sky and Rhea Ripley to become the Women's World Champion.
Okay, this is one of the best matches of the year. This is my match of the weekend.
Yep.
They killed it. They have amazing chemistry. They've always had amazing chemistry, but this was easily their best match. This was so fantastic. The cash-in, it's on us. We should have predicted that last week because it's Evolution. It's a historic show for them. They're going to have a historic moment. This is that moment. It's the only one that they really have for it, and we should have called that. We should have seen it coming.
I think they did a great job. I will say they did a great job of disguising it because everything they were doing with Naomi was like her referencing Tiffany and how she screwed her out of winning the title before, Jade and how she would come win the title from her if Jade were to win the title. I think everybody was focused on, Jade winning at SummerSlam maybe and then Naomi cashing in, that we lost focus of this. And I think that's what made it good because it was unexpected. It was legitimately unexpected. The match before the cash-in was absolutely fucking awesome. And, we said it last week, at least BG and I did. Rhea and Io have incredible chemistry. They are incapable of having a bad match together, so they are the ideal choice for the main event.
I like the size disparity between them because of the moments it creates.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
I truly agree with both of you in the sense that the chemistry. Look, I prefer in-ring work to anything else. That's my highest fucking scale of I grade on. They're awesome. Bottom line, Io Sky is one of the best women's wrestlers, and Rhea Ripley is incredible as well.
Also one of the best women's wrestlers.
Yeah.
And we only got one finisher kick out this whole night. It was in this match. Rhea kicked out a one moonsault. That was the only one of the whole night, which I have to give a nod to that we hardly got any in the entire show. And then
what are you saying? Girls don't have fighting spirit?
No, I'm saying that they know how to sell.
Yeah, I see how
but the cash-in was done perfectly. That's part of this match, obviously, because it did become a triple threat. That is part of the assessment of this entire match. Match of the night, match of the weekend, one of the best matches of the year, without a doubt.
Agree. I will agree. It's not the best match of the weekend, but it is one of the best matches of the year. And in terms of the women's matches, this was. I agree that this was better than Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné. I love that match too, This match, again, it is the cash-in
great
element. It's the whole ending part of this. It's the whole sequence. It's the victory, the changing of the title. This all plays into it because it's like the main event of the AEW show. The reason I love that so much more than I liked Okada Omega is because I got to see fucking the Hangman crowned. We got to see Naomi cash in. And honestly, can I say her heel work? You're right, her heel work has been great. I saw a tweet that said she called out Jade Cargill for wearing the same underwear all 2 days in a row.
Dude,
And
she's
it
hilarious.
is hilarious, dude. I'm loving it.
I didn't see that.
Yes, look it up.
She's
You'll love it.
posting all kinds of crazy shit on Twitter. It's funny.
Holy shit.
Her Twitter work is great. Again, in-ring work-wise, she's not my favorite. She just isn't.
She used to be. But
No, I'm not.
nothing-
I
and
said
nothing
I
changed,
said
but-
she was better than fucking the other Funkadactyl. So I mean, she just didn't pin someone upside down. It was a super low bar, dude.
Okay.
But okay, match moment overall grade, Mike.
Favorite match was the main event. Favorite moment was Naomi cashing in. Grade 9 out of 10. This was
Ooh,
excellent.
Way too high.
This
but
was far superior to the first Evolution. If you go back and watch that show or look at the card, this one blew that out of the water.
it was definitely better than that one, and that one wasn't that great overall. Looking back at it, this one was better. BJ.
Easily match of the night is the main event. Moment of the night, Naomi cashing in. Should have seen it coming. I give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay. I will get out the main event, the cash in, and guess what?
7 out of 10.
7.5 out of 10.
Boom. There you go. Good score.
I really enjoyed this show.
It's a very good score.
Again, there's some mid stuff along there, but again,
But then
that main
he's
event.
saying it's only a third as good as All
Yeah.
In.
Well, that's
Yeah.
all women.
That's true.
Girls just, they're kind of icky. Me and Dave hate them. Me and Dave are like,
You say it as a
girls.
joke, but
Yeah. Oh no, it's a joke for me. Dave definitely hates him for real. NXT great. I like mine. NXT Great American Bash review. Match moment overall grade, Mike.
favorite match was actually Ethan Page against Ricky Saints. Gotta say, I'm an Ethan Page fan. I think he's been very good in NXT. He's good on the mic. He has been having much better matches lately.
He's reliable, but nothing special.
Sure, but I think you put him in there with somebody who's good, like a Ricky Saints, and he can have good matches.
No.
He's not
we're
gonna
never
carry somebody.
He's
sure.
Mr. 7.5. He's like solid as fuck. You take it in a second with the upside, but I just don't see him going above 7.5.
Like, and the way I'm kind of like gauging things, like when I'm watching NXT, what am I excited to see? I'm excited to see the women's division. I'm excited to see Obafemi, Javon Evans, and Ethan Page. That's what I'm most excited to see. He has gotten into that echelon, I feel like. But that match was excellent. Favorite moment was probably from that match. A lot of good spots in that match. I really enjoyed the usage of the metal guardrail. You don't see that much anymore because they don't really have those in wrestling unless it's like a smaller company. But they ran center stage, small venue. You should love center stage, Donnie.
Sure, WCW,
yeah. But I love the usage of that, and also the finish, the Ego's Edge off the fucking stage and through the table. So it was good spots in that match. Overall grade, probably give it a 6 out of 10. Nothing groundbreaking on this show.
It was a house show. It really was just a house show. Dude.
The in-ring wise was a lot better than you would think it was going to be looking at the card.
I mean, from everything I've read, it just felt like an episode of NXT is what people said. Nothing special, maybe some longer matches, but like it was just what it was. So I didn't do anything. I'm gonna give it a fucking 4 out of 10.
You can't grade it if you didn't watch it.
BJ? I read reviews.
Admittedly, I was watching All In more than I was watching NXT, but I had them both.
I watched
on.
this after in its entirety.
Gotcha. I should probably go back and do that, but I'm not going to. Because this card wasn't great, and while the matches were fine, it's just not a great show. I think the NXT show that I saw was better than the Roadblock. The match tonight was
Roblox, dude, the game? Little kid game?
NXT Roblox.
Ethan Page and Ricky Saints was
that's
the most exciting. It was cool to see Blake Monroe have her debut, but that was very predictable.
Who?
Blake Monroe.
Blake Monroe.
Don't know.
To me, the best moment of the night, Mike, was the Razor's Edge through the table. That was fun.
That
Great,
was cool.
great moment. It's a 5 out of 10. This is not their best showing at all.
Saturday night's main event, it happened as well. I'm just gonna tell you, chill out with all this wrestling each weekend, motherfuckers. AEW, I feel like, listen, BJ, I'm gonna make a reference I think it's gonna hit home to you. We're gonna barter. We're gonna barter a meeting between the two families. Okay, we have to fucking have a truce in the streets.
AEW and WWE.
We have to have a truce in the streets here, guys. Stop running the same weekends. You're killing the fans, all right? You stay in this side. You stay in the Bronx, all right? You're out of you're stay in your borough.
So we're doing like West Side Story.
Well, you could have done a million different fucking movies, but yes,
it was
just WWE and AEW need to be like, listen, this isn't best for either one of us. Like, just chill. We just come to an agreement where it's just like, you do yours, we do ours, and then because me as someone who watches, it was like, I want to be excited to watch this stuff. Evolution. If you just told me all I had to watch this weekend was Evolution and fucking All In, I would have been like, man, I'm lucky this week. I got 2 fucking bangers, right? The problem was, it was a stupid GIF everybody sent me of the 3 fucking dragon heads, 2 being serious as shit with Evolution and All In, and 1 being kind of dopey being fucking Saturday night's main event.
Fine. I mean, it was a good show, but
yeah, it was fine.
It was nothing. It was nothing. It wasn't worth my time.
It's pay-per-view, which people keep.
I know, but it's a televised WWE event. It's a big deal.
And
yeah.
NBC makes the call on Saturday night's main event.
It's not even that. I said this weeks ago. There was no other time in July for them to do this.
Yeah.
Because
let me just run through some of the shit people want to see.
There's UFC. There's fucking July 4th weekend. You're not gonna run the show. Then you have SummerSlam in 2 weeks. Like there's just no other time for them to run this show. They were in Atlanta. They wanted Goldberg to have his retirement. So I don't have a problem with that. The problem is there's fucking 3 WWE shows that are specials. Then you have Raw and SmackDown around it. Honestly, Donnie, I didn't know until Saturday morning there was a fucking Ring of Honor pay-per-view. Where if it was on a different weekend, I probably would have known and would have watched it. I didn't even realize it was on. There's just too much. That was way too much for All In to impede on Saturday night's main event is egregious. That was absolutely
Content saturation. We've reached beyond that point.
It's too much. And there was no reason that NXT at the very least should be running at 3 o'clock. Put it on at fucking 12 o'clock then. That didn't need to go up against AEW. AEW didn't need to go into WWE. But still, it's too long. It's too much of a whole day. Even starting at 3 o'clock to go all the way until 10 o'clock if you're a wrestling fan for 7 hours to fucking sit there and watch, that's too much. Fuck both companies.
It feels like a job.
So I started at 3 o'clock. I was working at the time. And I got out at 6, so I was starting at 3 o'clock watching All In, watched all the way through All In until the main event where I switched over to Saturday night's main event, watched that until 10, watched the main event of All In after that, and then watched NXT after that, so it was about 1:30.
There's a word. You're very stupid for switching at the main event. That shows the kind of WWE mark you are. If anybody had a doubt, that's the key right there.
How is that?
Because if an AEW pay-per-view is just starting, and the main event of the WWE pay-per-view is coming up, I'd watch WWE main event.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, it's the main event. The biggest shit's gonna happen, dude.
I watched AEW live.
I watch it all live, dude.
So
I watch it all live, brother.
No, you don't.
Every second of it, jackass.
What?
Yeah, that's way too much wrestling.
Randy Orton. Hold on, shut up. We got Jelly Roll and Logan Paul with Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. Okay? We're not going through this thing. I'm not dealing with it. All I want to say about this is WWE's a piece of shit for how they treated Goldberg. You cut off this fucking moment at the end. This man's a legend in the fucking business, and he fucking deserves his moment. He should have won. He should have fucking won. He should have walked out of here with the championship.
You were fucking stupid.
And you know what? Yo, look at me. He probably was if Rollins' knee wasn't a pussy.
No,
for the record.
True.
Definitely wasn't.
That's true.
Match mode overall grade.
Because of the injury, which is terrible that happened.
BG and I will talk a little more in depth about the injury later.
We'll talk about it later. I just want to say here early is credit to him for getting up and taking a fucking BFT to LA Knight and letting him win the match instead of just calling the match. But because of the injury, obviously there was a lot of time. Now, there was almost 30 minutes left of the show before this match started.
I couldn't believe how much time was left.
Right. So we're sitting there, my guy, like, all right, it's a Goldberg match. Doesn't need to be too long. And I'm like, all right, so they have a post-match celebration, a farewell for his retirement. Good for them to build that in. What the fuck was this? I don't even like Goldberg, but that's fucked up what happened. It's such bullshit because then the match ends and I'm like, you have like 3 minutes and it goes to a fucking commercial. And I'm like, how are you getting back for him to have a speech and a farewell? And they don't. That's awesome. Insane. Totally fucking pathetic.
Absolutely awesome.
And you know what? Kudos to fucking Triple H because I fucking love that. That's amazing.
Yeah, you're a coward. You were trying to be the right person.
No, I'm just joking about that part.
Goldberg should have won. Goldberg should have won the match.
Goldberg
should have won the
joking.
championship.
I actually thought it was hilarious.
Honestly,
you and Bret Hart both.
Mm-hmm.
Like 58-year-old Goldberg having that match against Gunther, I thought it was a good match.
Honestly, him standing up for the fucking the slaps to the chest and laughing him off like he does. I love all that shit.
That works for Goldberg's character. I like those spots.
He apologized about it though. He wasn't. It wasn't about laughing. He said he expected it to hurt more, and when it didn't, he just laughed, and he apologized to Gunther backstage after the match, and he literally apologized to the public for that.
Is he fucking stupid? Does he not understand wrestling? Like, that was fine that he did that.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with that, but
no,
does he understand wrestling?
I don't think so.
It's easy. I'm not sure.
I thought it was a good match.
Big fan.
I thought Randy Orton and Drew was good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying
LA Knight and
Solo
Seth.
and
I thought was match of the night until the ending of it.
He's got such pussy legs, dude. I just gotta have to give that briefcase to
I
Braun.
I hope it's not significant. I guess that's all I could say about it.
Give the briefcase to Braun. Do it, or you're a fucking pussy. Let's go over here. Why did you give him this
match moment over grade?
Come on, let's do it quickly.
My favorite match was LA Knight and Seth Rollins actually, because it was freaking great until the ending. Favorite moment was Goldberg losing his retirement match. And then his fucking speech getting cut off. And I'm not, like, joking around about that. That was absolutely hilarious. I'm not a Goldberg fan. Good on him.
Obviously a piece of shit in your life,
career.
too.
Good on
celebrating people's struggles.
But the dude is such a fucking crybaby. Because not only was he crying today about, getting cut off, which, whatever, I can understand that, okay? Because he wanted to do his...
That means he's coming back to AEW now for the real retirement match.
Sure hope so.
Fuck
he
yeah,
was
dude.
crying about not being
him versus
on
Mox.
He was crying about not being on pay-per-view and like, oh, it's just a World Heavyweight Championship match. That doesn't really mean anything to me. I've had lots of World Championships. Well, it does mean something to me, but not really. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. You should be thankful that they gave you fucking Gunther in a World Heavyweight Championship match in front of millions of people watching.
They gave him Gunther? Fuck that, dude. Gunther should be thanking Jesus Christ.
You should be fucking thrilled they gave that to you. You're not happy about the speech? I get that. But you shouldn't be fucking crying about the match and where
he's going to AEW, dude.
First off,
book it right now. He's going to AEW.
Streaming on Peacock or NBC, I'll take fucking NBC and the Peacock streaming.
It was the number one show of the night, by the way.
It's more people watching than they would on pay-per-view.
Yeah, they didn't see his speech,
and no one's paying to watch you lose your match.
That's not true. People love Goldberg, you idiot.
No.
So here's the truth.
Great. I was going to give it a 5, but because they cut off his speech, I'm giving it a 6.
Yeah, I would also give it a 6. My favorite match was the opener, actually, and the best moment was Drew McIntyre claymoring Jelly Roll in the face.
That was funny.
Jelly Roll's an idiot. I don't mind him getting claymored.
I'm surprised you don't like Jelly Roll.
He's a big fat.
Seems like
I hate people with face tattoos.
Really into Jelly
Roll. I hate face tattoos. I really,
it really
bugs me. Yeah, I don't like that. No, I wouldn't tell him that. He'd beat my ass. But I mean, I don't like it in particular. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I hate that shit. I thought if you have a face tattoo, I mean, unless your eyebrows are tattooed on, that's different. Girls do that shit. But like, if you have one that says like Jelly Roll on your fucking eye or something like that, it says the words like, I'm not trusting you with my fucking car keys.
There you go.
So here's the deal. I give it. I'm not even gonna go through this because it means nothing to me. I give it a 2
You
out of 10.
didn't watch it.
Goldberg. I did. I watched the main event. I watched the entirety of it. I thought Goldberg shined bright. Gunther's a fucking bad motherfucker. I love him. Goldberg should have won.
What?
And I
That's
think
so
Goldberg.
stupid.
I think Goldberg was going to win
No, he
if
wasn't.
Seth Rollins didn't bust
No, he
his knee
wasn't.
up.
No, he wasn't.
Because I think the cash in would have came in the main event.
Really? So we were gonna get.
That's why it was 15 minutes. They had to stretch.
That's so stupid.
That's why.
And now I also believe, because of Goldberg's reaction, which I had not seen, Mike, that Goldberg is 100% confirmed AEW for an
I hope
actual
so.
retirement match.
I hope so. And
He's
then
gonna
all
ca-
the AEW
Sting's
fans
gonna
left at the
call
time that
him.
they like him.
Sting's gonna call him. I mean, I don't care about anybody else. I've always liked him. Sting's gonna call him and he's gonna say, "It's good over here, buddy. You gonna come for one more over here?" And he'll be
Who's he
like,
gonna face? Sting?
Who's
he gonna come out of
next?
retirement?
No, Darby Allin.
Darby Allin.
Darby Allin, yeah.
Where's Darby Allin?
Darby Allin, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh god.
Why
Fuck yeah.
Darby
That'd be a great match. Don't even pretend like
That
you
would be
wouldn't love
terrible.
it. Come on, dude. Goldberg fucking beating his ass and he
110
can't.
pound fucking Darby
Yeah.
Allin.
Beating
Is
his
Goldberg?
ass he's beating his ass the whole time, but Darby Allin won't stay down. Goldberg's like, "Damn kid, you're tough." Boom, coffin drop, 1, 2, 3. Fucking
Two
kids
coffin
got
drops,
game.
take
I'm
out
out of here,
Goldberg?
dude.
No way.
Wait, so
Yes.
you're mad?
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
So you're mad Goldberg lost to Gunther, but you want Darby Allin to beat him?
Yeah. yes,
You're
1, 2, 3.
fucking
Yeah,
idiot,
1, 2,
dude.
3.
You're a fucking idiot.
Okay. The Wyatt Six beat the Street Profits on SmackDown to become the tag team champions, and I went, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I like the Wyatt Six, but I just feel like the presentation of them they're not hot right now.
No. This seems
And
out
I
of
think
left
you
field for
had
no
to-
reason.
You had to get them hot again to really have this land. And
No,
This is
give
the
them a
second
championship.
time.
That makes them hot.
This is the
No.
second time Triple H has done this, like this month, with these tag titles.
I don't get
Because
it.
it happened on Raw, it happened on SmackDown with New Day and Street Profits, where, honestly, I think it's just having a title change to have a title change.
This is really,
They
and
didn't build up to this.
I was vocal about this when the Wyatt Six first started. Like, I didn't want them to win any championships, and I
Yeah,
think,
we did say that.
yeah, I just feel like they don't need it, and I feel like now, like, they kind of, the tag team division has been one of the most fun things on SmackDown because you have all these teams having great matches, trading the titles around. I just feel like they kind of throw a wrench in that because they're like they're totally different. They're not like a working team. They're just like, dominant, just beat the shit out of you type. And it's just,
Maybe we'll
I
get
don't know.
cool segments at least because they haven't been doing
Sure,
shit
I just feel
really.
like it interrupts the rhythm of what the SmackDown tag team division is.
Well, they're champions. Deal with it. Seth Rollins' knee is weak as his mind here, and it goes again.
I don't
Is
think
it
his
same
mind
knee
is
or
weak.
different? Is it same knee or
It's a
different?
visionary.
No idea.
Unsure.
Can you
I have no
wildly
idea
speculate?
what knee he has injured in the past or currently.
You have a 50-50 shot, Mike.
Yeah, seriously, pick one, dude. You're a weatherman. Weatherman me, brother. I want to say it was his left knee, actually. I'm confirming reports it was his left knee.
Oh, okay.
I think it was his right knee.
I think it might have been his right knee.
I think it was
I'm
his
not
dong
sure.
in the middle.
Then it wasn't a
That
big
doesn't reach.
injury. Let's go.
Just put a little band-aid
Let's
on
go.
it,
Put a little bit. Yeah, put a little fucking unicorn
one
one
of
on
those
it. One of
little
little
circle
kids.
Little
Band-Aids.
ones, yeah.
The wart removers, dude. Yeah, you put a
Yeah.
wart remover on that thing, it's gonna disappear. I'm so sorry
Way to really
to all
keep
the
this guy
little,
when he's down.
all the little
By
dumb
the way, I
people out
love
there.
fucking Seth Rollins, one of my favorite wrestlers probably of all time.
Yeah, mid dick though.
It's upsetting that he's hurt, though.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Like I said, hopefully it's not
This stable wasn't
ACL,
working anyway.
Hopefully it's something he can come back from, and hopefully they can use it as like a cool way for it to be a huge surprise when he cashes in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or something cool, because, like I said, this group was, their best. They had a good promo, like, last week or 2 weeks ago, which I really enjoyed. But it just hasn't been hitting for me.
I am excited
so.
to see what Braun's going to do now, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got Romeo Reigns comes back to help Jey Uso and CM Punk against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do Romeo Reigns getting some Braun Breaker love in there?
Here's the thing.
I'm thinking a tag team match, because what else are you
It
going to do
kind
with
of
Jay
seems
at
like it's going to
SummerSlam?
be Roman and Jey versus Braun and Bronson. I really want Roman versus Braun. It's SummerSlam. Like, that's where you do a huge match like that,
Yeah, but you could also build to that for the future as well. You
Yeah,
could
that's a
save that in your
potential
back
WrestleMania
pocket,
match.
you
Maybe,
know what I mean?
maybe WrestleMania.
Like they've met only once, and it was only a tag team match at SummerSlam. Like
yeah.
that, Mike.
I
That
don't think
is
it has the
talk
build
about
right
the
now
old,
yet.
and also talking about those old. Agree on that too. But talking about those old benchmark things of like the wrestling, like you set up your WrestleMania match with a
Yeah,
tag
I
team
like
at
the SummerSlam.
SummerSlam
Yeah, I
or
agree.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And, like, what else would you do with Jay? At
He can
SummerSlam.
hang out on the outside.
Just keep going yeet yeet at everybody and shit until we're tired of it. Oh, I already am. SummerSlam card so far. We got Cody Cena. We got Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll against Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. That's not what I meant when we would heat up Drew McIntyre. Gunther versus CM Punk. Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky running that match back. And Becky Lynch.
That match back?
Really
just
running
got
for
it.
the first
It
time.
wasn't really a match.
But I'm just saying, like, that all was really good. It's not a bad thing. It's like, it was good. We're building on that. That's what we want. I like that a lot. And Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria, which, what are we doing?
I wish it was Bailey.
Yeah, what are we doing?
I agree.
I
I
think Lyra just wins it back.
We've
Because we've
down
seen
there,
Becky versus Lyra many times.
Yeah, I'm honestly really disappointed.
Not that we
this is
haven't
what
seen
they're
Becky
going.
and Bailey many times, but I just rather fucking see it.
I guess my hope is that Bailey
Interferes,
screws
right?
over Lyra as a heel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was thinking the other way around, and she screws over Becky to give Lyra the championship, and then
You screw over both of them. Fuck finish.
Becky and she comes in and steals the belt.
Let's run back to triple threat.
Clash in Paris, Stephanie Vacchi.
Play, dude.
Vacour is kind of Frenchish, huh?
Chilean.
I know, but like,
to be.
didn't is she French? Did the French? Was it French Chile?
She's Chilean.
I know, but did the French? Who owned Chile for a while? Was it France? Who invaded Chile and made all their last names this way?
I don't think all their last names are that way.
That's world history. You know that's how world history works.
You talking to me?
No, BJ and you don't see the damn thing either.
I know.
I don't know the damn thing.
Smart say the darndest things? No. No.
It's
We
gonna
got
be
two
Naomi
emails.
versus Stephanie Vaquet, by the way.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and that's where you have Stephanie win, I guess.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe
It's
who
just-
knows?
It's just funny to me is like, Evolution is July 13th. SummerSlam is August 2nd. But Stephanie, your title shot is August 31st. You don't even get it at the next show. You get 2 shows from now. This is weird. I'm Stephanie. I'm like, yo, I want my title shot.
Talk about Patreon and shut the
guess.
fuck up.
All right, Patreon.com/RingRustRadio. Do you like to hear Donnie talk about Stinky Lingers?
Oh,
Dumb shit.
Stinky! I forgot about it. You
Stink
brought it
lingers.
back up, dude.
Yeah.
Stinky Linger.
You can get the ad-free version if Donnie puts it up correctly on
What?
Patreon.com/RingRustRadio.
You put it up. You put it up.
No, you're the one that puts the file in.
Well, did I
You
mess it
submit
up
the
with
file.
that
Does it
recently?
have fucking ads or not? I've heard some ads on there. I don't even know if you're doing it correct.
Oh, we do have an ad coming up in a second here. I'm going to say out loud, but that doesn't count.
Okay.
Mid-roll ads. I mean, when I say no ad, it's
Well,
ad-free like that.
You get ad-free, you get early access to retros like SummerSlam 1989, the Naked Gun movie, the original.
Yeah.
Our top 10 SummerSlam performers and pay-per-view matches list. But most importantly, right now, you can hear the current era fantasy draft and the best championship design ever bracket that we recorded today. You can
That's a
sign
lot
up
of
for
content we've been doing.
That is
I
a lot
say
of
so
content.
myself.
But you
Yeah,
can sign up.
guess what? The haters have been real fucking quiet. All the bro
real
fell off
silent
guys.
lately.
Yeah,
All those
they're
bro
out.
fell off guys looking like real assholes right
Yeah.
now.
Just our listeners fell off.
Our money fell off too. The
And
love
our
of
happiness
our family,
also
yeah,
fell
that's
off.
fall.
If you
yeah.
want more content,
sadness
we're
way up.
We're giving you more content next month, Tuesday, August 5th, 6 p.m. Eastern. After we do our SummerSlam review, we're going to do our next Patreon bracket. We're going to determine the best sports video game of all time.
Ooh, that's actually going to be very fun.
That's
and
a
we've been
stacked
talking.
bracket. That's a stack
and-
it.
That's a
and
stack.
September-
Remember when we
That's a
watched that
stack.
one random wrestling show that had the snack bar that was snack down?
Snack down, yeah.
Remember that? That's how we met our buddy.
We have another bracket coming up, though, Donnie.
Mhm.
September 2nd, we're going to determine the best Pokemon ever.
No way. I thought I shot that nerd shit down
No, you're a little bitch.
like a
Don't you have
biplane
kids love
over
Pokemon?
Germany.
You got
Yeah.
owned.
And I love Pokemon Snap.
So then you should have no problem with this.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get past the first 8, I'm out because it
First
gets the
8.
nerd shit after that.
First 8
What does that
Pokemon?
mean?
I don't know how many there are. Fucking 12. How many
100
Pokemon are there?
What, don't you mean like once you get past the first 151? Like the original?
There's 151 total?
No, the original one. The one you know.
Jesus Christ, dude. Look
You
at
know
you.
it.
How many are so how many are now?
Thousands, probably.
Like 1,000.
Dude, Jesus Christ. No,
I only know the first two.
Never mind, guys.
series.
We'll come up with a new one for September 12th. That
No,
shit's
we
not
won't.
going to work here.
No, we
September
won't.
2nd.
September 2nd. Bad job, BJ. Real bad job.
You did a bad job. I did a great job.
I agree.
I also, listen, before you guys get going on to, before I get out of here, I got something to read to you guys. This is an ad. This is for Dyes by Red, REDD. With an estimated 5 to 10 million players worldwide, disc golf is one of the fastest growing sports in recent years. I can't corroborate that. If you, a friend or a loved one, enjoy disc golf, don't step onto the first tee with boring, plain plastic. You look like an asshole. Upgrade your disc lineup with a fresh piece of artwork from Dyes by Red, D-Y-E-S by Red, R-E-D-D. Using his world-famous, motherfucker's got a world-famous style. You shut your ass up. Using his world-famous lazy wave design, Austin Red will make sure your throws turn heads on every course you play. For more information, follow Dyes by Red, D-Y-E-S by Red, R-E-D-D, on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And don't hesitate to shoot him a DM. I like sliding his DMs, baby. If you have any question, Dyes by Red. Looks good, feels good, plays good. Isn't that Dion? Isn't that Dion?
Was calling people assholes part of the ad read, or did you ad-lib that part?
I ad-lib that.
Oh, okay. I'm sure he'll love that.
Yeah. Well, listen, he actually makes incredible frisbees. I
think
him
he knows what he's
frisbees.
getting into if he wants an ad read on Ring Roast Radio.
He's the one. This is the same kid who, when we had our Orlando meetup, he asked what we thought about being big in the gay community. That's this guy.
And we had a very heartfelt response, and little did we know it was like a joke about something AJ Styles was asked for.
It was a Reddit thread we didn't read. That's what it was.
A Reddit?
We thought we gave like such a great answer, like, or
I thought he was gay. I was like, this guy's gay. He's like, you know what I mean? So we're like, okay, like whatever. We don't give a shit. Like, fuck who you want to fuck. It don't matter to us. And then he's like, nah, it's a joke. We're like, well, we're very serious, sir.
Not a joking matter.
Not a joke, sir. But yes, he makes they're incredible looking. So if you get the chance, please check them out and support them. But it's time for us to move on.
Strangeness in the latest report. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Egregious lies anonymously sourced. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Scoop, 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 scoop. No lies, no retraction. Scoop, 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 scoop. Per a source that's interesting to know.
Alright guys, it is time for the best segment of the week. It is time for Dirt Sheet Busters. You're hearing my voice, that means Donald Wood is gone. He's out of here. He ain't coming back. Just me and my buddy BG. How you doing, man?
Hell yeah. So much better now that Donnie's gone. It's my favorite time of the week when he's just gone, invisible, can't hear from him, no nothing. Fuck him. I wish he would retire from this fucking podcast.
It's actually funny because I dread this day throughout the week.
Yep.
For the start of the show, but then it's like, oh my god, he's gone. It's just fantastic.
So much better. Such a great podcast with just me and you. Last week was awesome.
Sure was. Got a lot of positive feedback. Who's not getting positive feedback? The Dirt Sheets, because they lied a lot this week. No different than any other week, but that's fine.
That's what they do.
We're gonna start with them from bodyslam.net.
Oh.
BG, how great were those TNA surprises at Evolution?
Evolution?
Yeah, at Evolution.
Huh. I don't recall them. There
was one at Great American Bash. Masha Slamovich showed up. Not remembering any from Evolution, but all right. While it's almost a guarantee that this year's Battle Royal will predominantly feature WWE main roster and NXT superstars, a new report from Body Slam says that Evolution will be a cross-promotional event with certain members of the TNA Knockouts division in discussions for the over-the-top rope challenge. Here's the quote. Fans should expect a few TNA surprises in the Women's Battle Royal at Evolution. Names are being kept tightly under wraps for now, but the expectation is that at least a couple of familiar faces from TNA's Knockouts division will be in the mix. They were not.
No, I don't recall them.
Nope, 0 TNA representation in that match. So that's incredibly wrong.
Listen, it's a 50-50 shot, Mike. You gotta take it.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. Isn't that anything in life though, a 50-50 shot?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, this one was wrong. The wrong 50. This is from PW Insider. The guy who was retiring was never supposed to win the world title. Do you believe this?
Donnie doesn't believe this.
There's only one person that doesn't believe that. Goldberg is officially retired, with the WCW legend suffering defeat at the hands of Gunther at WWE Saturday Night's main event. The World Heavyweight Championship was on the line during the bout, and despite WWE's proclivity in recent years to strap the man with gold.
What
Who's
is
the man? Is that Goldberg? Does anyone call him Da Man? Not to my knowledge.
Oh my god, this is wild.
A report from PW Insider states that Goldberg was always slated to lose his retirement match with Der Ring General. Instead of writing The Ring General, they wrote DER Ring General. Der Ring General. As if Ludwig Kaiser wrote this report.
It's like South Park.
Unbelievable.
That's awesome.
I just need to know who's calling Goldberg Da Man. They have it in quotes as if it's a legitimate nickname. Never have heard him referred in that manner. But yeah, he was always going to lose, like we said, and the only possible way he could have won would have been an immediate cash-in, which was not a thing. So there you go.
That's so funny.
This next was from PW Insider. BG, it's time to play. Guess that Morale WWE Evolution Edition.
Ooh, Evolution. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's not Morale or Evolution. Well, Mike, you and I were texting back and forth. George ignored us because he's an asshole lately. We were very positive on this show.
Absolutely.
I would think that the women were very happy to have, a spotlight on them. Big PLE in Atlanta. Right after the man retired.
Yep.
I'm gonna say.
I'm sorry, you cut out. What did you say it was?
It was one of the best shows of the year for us, so I'm gonna say that they also felt that way.
Okay, gotcha. Among the WWE sources we've spoken to in both the locker room and executive ranks, everyone was thrilled with last night's WWE Evolution. There was also a lot of happiness for Naomi's ascension to the WWE Women's World Championship, and she's very much respected and appreciated behind the scenes. The feeling among those we spoke to is they'd have to do another Evolution show after the excellent quality of the show last night, but there's no set timetable as to if or when that happens, and those we spoke to made it clear nothing has been decided, just that in their opinion it's logical there'd be another after the execution of last night's show. So, thrilled and a lot of happiness, and want another show.
I buy it.
Positive morale.
I buy it, even though Triple H literally said right after the show, hey, it's not set in stone, we're going to do another one.
Right, he said, don't know yet.
Yep.
Talk to me later. This next one is from Ibu and John Elba. Do you know these people?
Dude.
You know
I'm familiar.
Two of the more insufferable people, analysts, quote unquote, in the pro wrestling space, I would say, and faux journalists, I guess. They like to pretend like they might have sources or whatever. Here's a big scoop for Mercedes versus Tony. After the match already happened.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
That's important to note here.
Always.
Ibu from Wrestle Purist says, it has been expressed to me that Tony Storm going over Mercedes Moné was the only planned finish for All In and had been the direction for months. John Elba, who I guess writes some for Sports Illustrated, he chimes in. I dropped this on my Wrestling According to Elba Patreon. Oh, sounds horrible. Earlier this week. But yes, Storm winning has been planned for several months, and I was told that was a big reason the match wasn't title for title. Or title versus title. funny because I feel like if these guys had any legitimate scoops that they would be falling over themselves to put them out there. Just so happens that now they know what the planned finish always was after the fact. Always convenient. Always convenient for the dirt sheets.
I mean, like, as usual, 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
By
the way,
win.
Nobody was picking Tony Storm, so if they had this information, it would have been out there.
Yeah.
They didn't have the information. But yeah.
It would have made sense to be title for title, because the whole thing is Mercedes getting all the titles.
Right. But, I don't know.
Interesting.
Very
convenient.
BG, the sheets don't know shit about Seth Rollins.
Oh, I believe this. 100%.
Me too. Couple parts here. According to a new report from Fightful Select's Sean Ross Sapp, Rollins' injury, sadly, does seem to be real. Sapp notes that Rollins was backstage at the ongoing WWE Evolution on crutches and also sporting a brace on his knee. The brief report also notes that Rollins' injury looked bad right after he was helped backstage at Saturday Night's Main Event. So the video that people saw got it.
When do injuries look good?
Yeah, it looked good when he tore his ACL. It looked great. Okay, and there's more to this. The wrestling world has been buzzing about the status of Seth Rollins after he suffered an apparent knee injury, and according to Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer Live, the situation is a, and I quote, weird story with conflicting information coming from all sides. Everybody there is insisting that this is legitimate, that he is hurt, Alvarez reported. I know people close to Seth who would be furious if they found out that he wasn't hurt. They would be furious if their friend wasn't hurt? No, fucking stupid that sounds.
That's a good one, yeah.
I think they would be fucking thrilled if he wasn't hurt, but okay.
Yo, with friends like that, it must be George.
That'd be us if Donnie got hurt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's healthy?
He'll be bad and furious if he's not. However, Alvarez then shared a major piece of conflicting information from fellow wrestling journalist John Pollock. John Pollock on his show says, I was told this entire scenario on Thursday, Alvarez stated. Seth is going to do an injury angle, and he's going to be on crutches. John Pollock is the real deal. He's not making this story up. After weighing the contradictory reports... He's looking at the real deal now! Woo! After weighing the contradictory reports, Alvarez shared a theory he received that could explain the situation. Somebody sent me a message, and they said, this is what happened. Seth has a knee injury, and that the injury on Saturday Night's Main Event was, in fact, not when he got hurt, but it was a cover, he revealed. The theory suggests Rollins has a legitimate but minor knee issue, and the dramatic angle was a work to make fans believe it's a severe injury that will keep him out for many months. He's going to come back much earlier than expected to do the surprise cash-in, Alvarez speculated. This is what I think is going on, because that would literally cover everything. So, super real and serious injury? Not injured at all? Injured a little bit, and making it seem like he's injured worse.
That is all the things.
Cover all the bases?
That is all the bases covered. I'm going to call bullshit on that last thing you said, though. Oh, that was reported, that he was fucking hurt on...
and they made him work?
Right. First off, hurt on Thursday, but, like, didn't make any rounds on the internet where everyone knows everything, apparently. Like, you should be fucking saying that. But then that they're going to send him...
John Pollock has the information of him, this injury angle that's going to happen?
Yeah, well, that part I believe, of course. But then he goes out with a knee injury it's a slight knee injury. Let's have you go out there flipping all around to then potentially hurt yourself even more just to an injury angle. That's not how they do injury angles. And this is not the same as...
If they were going to do an injury angle, he would have gotten attacked.
Right.
Backstage, quote unquote.
As
whatever.
they've done a million times.
Right.
It's not the same as when Cody wrestled with the torn pec. Because Cody says, the doctor says, you can't make it worse. It's already as worse as it can be. There's nothing there. We have to repair it. If you have a slight knee injury, you can make that significantly worse. Like, there's no chance in hell he's going out there. And the moves that he was doing on that quote-unquote injury angle, springboard fucking moonsaults, flips to land on your fucking feet with all your weight, no chance in hell.
Here's
No
the
way.
thing.
I don't believe that for a second. If they even put it out there, it's fucking dumb.
We have no idea what the severity of the injury is. I'll say that really quick.
No, we don't.
I think that there
They still
was an
haven't
injury.
announced
When I was first watching it and it happened, my initial thought was that it was an angle just because it looked like just a very normal landing. It didn't look, a lot of times you could tell somebody lands their leg bends weird. Didn't look that way. It looked very normal. But, when you take all these scenarios into account, as you were just saying, if Seth Rollins has a history of knee injuries,
Right.
has something even a little bit wrong with his knee that requires time off or surgery or whatever it might be, I don't think you're putting him in a situation where he's going to go in there and maybe a torn meniscus, which isn't that big of a deal, turns into a torn ACL.
Right.
I don't think you're going to take that risk. So I think an injury happened. I have no idea the severity of it. Hopefully it's not a torn ACL or something like that. Hopefully it's something that's manageable and he'll be back in short order. But I agree. I do not buy into this grandiose theory that Alvarez has.
No.
Ready for the coup de grace?
Before we get into that, Mike, just because, talking about Seth Rollins, right? And you could look back to WrestleMania 40. We were there for it, the match. He wrestles twice that weekend. But clearly that week, so first he was hurt heading into WrestleMania. He was out. He didn't wrestle for like 2 months, right? Then he wrestles twice at WrestleMania. And by the main event, when he does a run in the Shield gear, you could see this guy's fucked up. Right. But he still goes after. But he doesn't do anything, right? He took a Superman punch, I think, or a steel chair shot, whatever it was. But just, to your back, go right down, don't do anything. And you didn't see him for the rest of the fucking match, basically. But clearly he made it worse at that time, right? But he got it out. He had an injury. Then they say, okay, now you're cleared to go. But then he clearly made it worse. And then we didn't see him for months. Right. So I just can't see a scenario where they would send him out there.
Do that again.
Right. But to be able to make it worse like that,
right? Like
it doesn't make any sense.
Especially considering how important of a spot he's in right now.
Exactly. Right.
I don't buy it. I do buy the possibility of like, okay, he got injured. Hopefully it's not something that's going to keep him out for a year or something like that. But then they can kind of, if let's say it's not a super serious thing, they can play it up like it is. And then the return sooner than expected in the cash-in. I think it adds a little intrigue to the cash-in because you have no idea what his status really is. If he's going to be out a long time or a short period of time.
Hopefully it's not that he's gone for a year because then that would ruin Money in the Bank. But even if it's, 10 months and you're able to come back and you still have Money in the Bank, there's still that stipulation that you're allowed to cash in. So, I mean, he could do it again at WrestleMania if he's healthy enough, right? That would be, amazing. It's just, I just don't buy this whole angle that he was already hurt. We're going to send him out there, do an injury angle. And that's what they plan to do the injury angle with. Like, that just doesn't make sense.
If he's hurt enough to where he needs time off, I don't think you would take that risk. If he's just banged up, quote unquote, okay. But clearly he's going to be taking time off. So that's not the case. And
also, credit to him for just standing up and be like, give me the BFT.
Taking it, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And
instead of having it, and that way you actually give a little bit of a rub to LA Knight that way.
Absolutely.
All right, you ready for the coup de grace?
Now you can double stomp me.
Okay, it's from Fightful Select. BG, I think Fightful must have had a different all-in feed than we did.
Did theirs end sooner? Because that'd be awesome. I'd be jealous.
Well, according to Fightful Select, AEW All In Texas is scheduled to end well before WWE Saturday Night's main event goes on the air at 8 p.m. Eastern.
See, Toronto's out of a piece of shit.
The main card of AEW All In is set to begin at 3 p.m. Eastern, which suggests the show will be well under 5 hours.
Why did that suggest that? No, it didn't. We even talked about it heading in, that they would go and pee on Saturday Night's main event.
We did. We joked somewhat.
We called it.
Right. We joked somewhat about it, like, taking the entire time, like going all the way till 10 o'clock. But once we figured out that 3 p.m. was the start time for the main card, because we were talking, we're like, at first we thought maybe it was 1 p.m., but that was the pre-show. As soon as we were at 3 p.m., we're like, oh, they're absolutely going to bleed into Saturday Night's main event.
Yeah.
Don't know how much, but they're absolutely going to. And they ended up going like halfway into the fucking show.
Right.
But yeah, this is absolutely hilarious. This couldn't be more fucking wrong.
Nope. That is a great one.
It went 6 hours. Which is fucking insane. 6 hours of the main card.
Egregious, yep. What terrible reporting.
Never listen to Sean Ross Sapp again if he's reporting on how long an AEW pay-per-view is going to be. And you know what? I'm sure after this, people are probably mad about, why are you mad about it? If it's good wrestling, what do you care?
No, I don't give a fuck if it's good wrestling or not.
It wasn't good enough to go 6 hours and make me love it. That's for sure.
I just still love, though, Mike, that he continues to put out quote-unquote reports about time in wrestling because it's always fucking wrong. Every time he does it,
it's a really bad idea to do because you have to be so precise.
Yeah. Every time.
But here, actually, you didn't have to be that precise and he still got it wrong.
He got very wrong. He was very, very incorrect.
Incredibly wrong. BG, how we do? I'm back. All right, BG, it's time for the WWE Season 40 Fantasy Standings. How you feeling about this?
I'm pretty mad right now, Mike.
You're mad, really?
I'm mad and furious.
You're mad and furious. Why? Did a friend of yours not get injured?
Yeah, Donnie's still healthy. He's just an asshole. I'll explain why I'm mad and furious after you read out the results.
Okay, so we had our fourth and final waiver draft because we had all these pay-per-views and major events this weekend, namely Evolution. This ends at SummerSlam. We're less than a month away. So this is a pivotal point in the standings, I would say. In ninth place last, -30, George Cruz.
He deserves that. He's been such an asshole lately. I know he's not going to listen to this because he doesn't listen to the show anymore, but he's been an asshole lately to us.
He's treating us poorly. I still have hope for him. He's our friend, but he's just treating us poorly.
We're friends to him. He has not been friends to us.
Yeah, I hope he gets through it. In eighth with -25, George Sparrows. I think he does not really like us either, but at least he's upfront about it.
That is true.
In seventh with -10, Angel Meza.
He likes us, I think.
He does, and we like him. He's a good man. Not doing good in fantasy, though.
No.
Speaking of people who are not doing good in fantasy, with 20 points, Donald Wood. Not a good man.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
In fifth with 45, Big Money Mike.
Dude, fifth place?
Not where I want to be, but I've set up my team to where I'm either going to get a lot of points or a lot of negative points at SummerSlam.
Yeah, you could still win this.
If all my people win, maybe. So I've set myself up to maybe be able to just wreck some shit.
You can get like 50 points.
We'll see. In fourth with 47.5, Skeeter. He's doing pretty good. Fourth place for Skeeter is excellent.
Yeah.
Not to be a slight against Skeeter, it's just he's generally not this high up. In third with 60, Chris Jeter. He is usually this high up.
Yeah, he's always good.
Quite good at this. Yeah. I'm gonna start stealing his list for me. In second with 65, Reggie Gill.
65.
He attended Great American Bash and Evolution. Reggie Gill.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Evolution, one of the best shows of the year.
Hell yeah. Maybe the best show of the year. And first, with 102.5 BG. How could you be mad, buddy?
Not enough. First off, not enough points for a lead.
Not enough points. Okay.
Not enough points for a lead. We all know that.
Okay.
Most importantly, though, why I'm mad is, I swear, I really thought about dropping Braun Breaker when I saw the gauntlet match. So I was like, he's not going to win it. So I'm already down 10 points, right? But my thinking was, hopefully he gets some, if Seth is hurt, he's now the big dog on Raw. Let's get some, let's get some matches under his belt. Have some wins. But I didn't think about Roman Reigns coming back with Seth Rollins being hurt, Mike. You did in silence. And you didn't say anything because I didn't say anything about dropping Braun Breaker.
Well, to be fair, I wasn't thinking about it at the time. I wasn't thinking about it until Raw started, and I was like, Roman's gonna come back and screw over Braun. He didn't screw him over, but he did come back at the end.
Yeah.
So it's either going to be Roman versus Braun or
Right.
maybe Roman and Jay versus Braun and Bronson. And either way, Braun's taking the L in that scenario.
Exactly. And I have to hope now that it's a tag team match or there's some type of fuck finish.
Fuck finish, right. Maybe the very not injured Seth Rollins returns and interferes.
Yeah. I mean, I still think if there's a tag match, there's a chance that you put the heels over to make it a little more interesting. If Roman just comes back and they win, where do you go from there?
I think Roman will win.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, it could be interesting. It's a pretty big lead for now, but there's 2 nights of SummerSlam. That's a lot of matches, so.
That is true.
We'll see. All right. We're going to close out the show with emails or email, because we only got one of them. But it's an excellent one. Guys, ringrustradio@gmail.com. Send us an email. Also go to patreon.com/ringrustradio. If you contribute to the email tier higher, we have to read at least one of your emails every single month.
Oh, yeah.
This one's from Matt Bowers of Pain. He's a regular in the email section. I got to give him a shout out. He does an excellent job, always sending thought-provoking emails.
Yes, great emails. This one was very fun.
Subject is Twist on a Top 10. Hey there, Rusty Boys. I saw this idea on social media and thought Mike and BG, since Donnie is a bitch and won't do this, correct,
Yep.
would have fun with this.
Oh,
also
yeah, I did.
Correct. Pick whichever 10 wrestlers you want and pair them with whichever 10 Pokemon you think would be their best partner. Have fun and can't wait to hear. Matt Bowers. P.S. Watching the Chain Together Triple R gaming videos are awesome. Listen to BG laugh 99% of the videos. Hilarious.
Mike, are you aware of what Chain Together is? Video game?
I don't think so. No.
So it's you and up to 3 other people.
Okay.
You are basically you are in hell. You're basically like prisoners in hell. These like deformed looking people in hell. You are literally chained together by chains. Okay, and there's only so much leeway that you get to go around. So you have to traverse up what feels like millions upon millions of feet and obstacles. Okay. And you have to do it chained together. And so that means, and it's a platforming game like Mario, right? So you have to do all these things.
So if one person fucks up, the whole thing fucks up?
Exactly. But then if one person falls up, they could be like just dangling in the air and you can try to pull them back up by the chain. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay. Interesting. This is a good email. You know,
this is a great email. You and
I,
go first?
We love Pokemon.
Dude, I am hooked on I keep telling you, the Pokemon Pocket trading card game. Even if you don't want to play the game, you just collect the cards, do it for free, or pay some money. I pay some money.
I'm afraid to get involved in that.
It's absolutely addicting. I love it. If anyone else wants to participate, go to the Discord and share us, who you're collecting, what you're going for. If you want to send me some gold, that'd be great. Little donations. I'll take that. Any time in the month, I'll take some donations. So this is just an
appeal for handouts.
Yeah, that's what it was all about. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I just.
I did not do like a top 10 list
Okay, well I have more than 10.
Number 2. I just did 10 of them and
I agree.
with their Pokemon.
Yeah, I have more than 10, so I got carried away.
Should we just maybe do it like the top 10 though, like you say one, I say one kind of thing, instead of just us reading 10 in a row?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
My pairings, as I reread the email, my pairings still make sense, but I kind of thought about it more of they're kind of look
which
alike,
one are they most like?
Yes.
That's kind of what I was doing too, but I think that
that's the
whole point, because if you have a tag team, of course there's odd couple tag teams, but if you have a tag team, then you want two kind of alike things. People.
Absolutely. So that's a great point. So mine all still fit, but I definitely had a different approach until now as rereading it.
Okay. You want to go first and then I'll go?
Okay. I have mine in alphabetical order.
Okay. I do not. Mine are just, I don't know, the most significant to the least significant maybe?
Okay. That makes sense. I'm just going to go by alphabetical order. How about this? And if I say a name, just use yours.
Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Yep. My first one is Aleister Black with Hitmonlee.
Ooh, I like that one.
Because they both kick.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of using one for Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan of who's a boxing kind of person or who's kicks a lot. I didn't end up using either of them though. Brock Lesnar is Machamp.
Dude.
I think that's the most slam dunk one there is.
Okay. I literally had that and I changed it.
Oh, okay.
I changed it. I changed it from Machamp to Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
And I put Charizard for Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
Because...
I have Charizard with somebody else.
Okay. Who you have it with?
I have Charizard with Roman Reigns.
Okay. I thought about that also.
Just because they're the big dogs in the fucking yard.
And the reason I changed it was Charizard. Remember from the cartoon? He's just like on his own thing. He would not listen. And he's just the most powerful one, right? You know.
To be fair, the reason that Charizard didn't listen was because Ash was a shit trainer at the time.
Absolutely. But, you know, you could have a shit booker and Brock is, or, you know, a shit fucking wrestler like John Moxley, and he's like, I'm not going to fucking do business. Right? So that's why I switched it. But I literally had Machamp there for like 20 minutes.
I just feel like Machamp, you look at him and you're like, this is Brock Lesnar with extra arms.
Absolutely.
And by the way, I only have chosen first generation Pokemon. I like the second generation too. I didn't use any, but I don't like anything beyond that. I don't care about anything beyond that.
Oh, there's a lot of great ones. I do have two that you might not know.
Okay.
But if you looked it up, I think you would understand.
Okay.
But since you mentioned Roman Reigns has your Charizard, I had Arcanine for Roman Reigns.
Okay, I can see that.
Nice
because he's a literal big dog.
The little big dog. He's got the mane going on, right? So, yeah, looking good.
I got Randy Orton and Arbok.
Yep, I have that also.
There, that's a slam dunk.
Slam dunk. All right, next up.
Go ahead.
Next up, I have Alexa Bliss
Mm-hmm.
with Pikachu.
That's a good one. I didn't use either of them though.
Okay, Pikachu. I want that Pikachu, and I was like, who kind of fits with? And she's fast. You know, she has the blonde hair. She at one point was kind of like a face of the women's division, so I thought it made sense.
True. Okay. I've got Rhea Ripley and Gengar.
Yep.
Kind of a dark.
I get it.
Yeah. Dark vibe.
Nice to stick her tongue out. Yep.
Exactly. That was part of my thinking as well.
Yep.
I think that's a fit. If I had to guess what Rhea Ripley's favorite Pokemon is, probably Gengar.
I love Gengar. It's awesome.
Me too.
Okay. I have Becky Lynch with Ninetales.
My next one was going to be Ninetales, but I have somebody different.
Who do you have?
I have Charlotte with Ninetales.
Okay.
Because my view of it is like Ninetales is a very elegant Pokemon with the flowing tails, and I feel like Charlotte's very elegant with the flowing robe.
The hair with Ninetales I have for Becky.
Fiery personality.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it works.
Flareon could work for Becky also.
Agreed.
So who do you have next?
I have Braun Breaker and Primeape.
I definitely see that, yep.
Do you remember the episode that was like that was kind of like focused on Primeape of the Pokemon where he just was like going fucking crazy, like rampaging and shit? That's Braun Breaker when he starts spearing people. One.
I have Braun in my kind of like honorable mention list here. That's where Drew McIntyre was, by the way. Incineroar. Now
I've heard of that Pokemon, but I don't really know much about it.
So if you looked it up, and he's in Smash Bros. So, Incineroar is he is a wrestler. It evolves from a fire kitten all the way to Incineroar. And he's a wrestler.
Litten? Is that the?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah.
And
so this is a starter.
Incineroar. Yeah.
Okay. I see it. Yeah, I could see it. It's pretty cool.
So because it was a wrestler, Braun is a wrestler's wrestler. So that's why I did that.
Okay. My last four are a little more. The first six were very serious. These are very serious pairings to me.
Okay.
The last four are a little bit more comical, perhaps.
Okay. I have a comical one.
Matt Riddle is coughing.
I get it. Yep.
His coughing is always smoking the weed, as we know.
That's a good one. I'm gonna say my funny one for last, as I intended. My next one, Bronson Reed, is Golem.
Oh, I like that one, yeah. Because they're a little round.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're also pretty cool.
Yeah.
Will Ospreay.
Oh, okay.
He's Mewtwo. It's not for the reason you think, though.
I'm assuming I think it is the reason. Wait,
well, the reason is because, do you remember the original Pokemon game? So you've beaten the game, essentially.
Yep.
You beat the Elite Four, and then you go into that cave in Cerulean City.
I know all about that cave, yep.
And you go in there, and I think, like, the first time I ever played the game, I didn't know the trick where it's, like, save right before you start the fight with, like, the legendary Pokemon. I was fucking stupid. I was a little kid. I learned that later.
Yep.
But you would save, because just in case you accidentally kill the Pokemon, or they kill all your people, then you can just restart it. But the most frustrating thing would be you go to face Mewtwo, you get him down to a little sliver of health, and he would
just
use Recover. He would use Recover, and he would get all his health back. That's Will Ospreay. No matter how much you fucking whoop his ass, no matter what you do to him, you drop him on his fucking head on the floor, or on the apron, or through a table, he's gonna use Recover, and he's gonna kick out of it, and he's not gonna sell it. And that's why he's Mewtwo.
Yep, the no selling is what I immediately thought of when you said that. So I was right. I like it. At one point in time, I had Mewtwo with Roman Reigns.
Me too. That's what I started with, honestly.
Yeah, Tribal Chief. Yep.
Mm-hmm. But then I thought the Mewtwo connection to Will Ospreay was
very funny. I love the reference of the game. My next one, Obafemi, is Blastoise.
Okay. Yeah, I thought about using Blastoise. Just Blastoise and like Machamp are kind of similar in that you want to choose like a big beastly guy for those. Yeah. But yeah,
Big Man Blastoise. Are you familiar with the Big Man Blastoise song?
I do not think I am.
Okay, I will send to you later.
Thank you. Can't wait. This next one I cheated a little bit. Because I'm using a tag team to go with a Pokemon. So it's like a 6-man tag we got here.
Alright, that's fine.
FTR. They are Ditto. Because they try to copy the great tag teams of the past.
That's so funny.
But at the end of the day, they're not as good, and you know that they are not those tag teams, and they're just a bad ripoff. They're Ditto.
That's fair. They are Ditto.
They think they're the Brainbusters, and you look at them, and from behind, for a second, you're like, maybe these are the Brainbusters, and you see them doing moves that suck, and you're like, these aren't the Brainbusters.
I like it. Donnie could be Ditto, because he just, says whatever everyone else says.
That's true. Good point.
Rey Mysterio, so you might not know this Pokemon, but it's Hawlucha.
I do not know Hawlucha. How do you spell that?
Okay. Haw Lucha.
So is this like supposed to be a wrestler?
It's a Lucha Libre like flying Pokemon.
Oh, that thing looks pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Rey Mysterio.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. My last one. I think it could work for two different wrestlers. I went with Daniel Garcia, but I think it could work for Wheeler Yuta too. George Cruz's two favorite wrestlers. They, of course, go with Drowsy. Because anytime I fucking watch them, they put me to sleep like NyQuil, brother.
Funny. I like it. NyQuil. I like it. That was your final one?
That's my final one.
Alright, I have a few more.
Okay.
Samoa Joe is Poliwrath.
Yeah, okay, I like it.
Kevin Owens. Now, you may have to look this one up, but to me, I was looking at Pokemon, I was like, they kind of, you can kind of resemble him. Kevin Owens is Raticate.
Oh, Raticate. Okay. Well, I know what Raticate looked like. I'll look at it again just to kind of compare. That's such a mean thing to say to Kevin Owens. Look at Raticate. What the fuck? I guess he got kind of spiky hair.
Yeah. And then
do you remember the episode? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Of Pokemon where Ash trades for Eradicate on like a boat with this old man.
Yes.
And then he's like, he thinks, I forget which I think Butterfree. And then he's like in a fight. He's like, throat. He's like, all right, go ahead, Butterfree. And a fucking Raticate comes on. He's like, aw. And then he undoes the trade because he just hated the Raticate.
No one fucking likes Raticate.
The only use Raticate has, I guess, is if like you're very early in the game and you like evolve a Rattata, but he's not gonna last long.
Nope. Get the fuck out of this party. And then of course, Mike, Marty Scurll is Mr. Mime.
Yikes. Sadly, there's a lot of people in the wrestling business who could fit in that scenario.
Yep.
Joey Ryan.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
What a way to go out.
I did that on purpose.
That's
our podcast.
That was a great email. I really enjoyed that. Donnie would have been crying, which is insane because his kids like Pokemon, or at least his daughter likes Pokemon. So he should be into it and enjoying it, but he would have fucking cried and complained about this. But we loved it. So thank you, Matt. That was a great email.
Awesome email.
Yes, absolutely. And thanks
we are hoping at one point, sorry, Mike, but we are hoping at one point that Donnie stops being a fucking little bitch, that we will do a best Pokemon ever bracket.
Yes, this is very much under discussion and something that we'll probably, hopefully, do in the near future. But I think that would be very fun because pretty much anybody that's even close to our age likes Pokemon, or at least did when they were younger. So
one of the fucking biggest properties of all time.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed the final 40-ish minutes of the show. A lot. It was fantastic. Talked a lot of wrestling. Hope you guys liked it. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you again.